Alright guys, hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the stream. It is a late night domination stream. I would play some Conquest games as well, but unfortunately Conquest mode is bugged at the moment. The recent hotfix they did makes it so there's like huge FPS drops when you capture the objective. So it's very rough to play, but we'll be back to doing that as well. But tonight we're going to be exploring domination mode, which is great now on Quick Battle. We have the new maps, so Creative Assembly, of course, a couple patches or a patch back. The most recent patch, they added a bunch of our community maps and got rid of some of the bad ones. So it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun indeed. So if you guys want to play, queue on up. We're going to be playing some reps tonight and just kind of playing a bunch of different factions. We'll play a different faction. I'm thinking every single game. We'll play someone different. How you guys doing? Welcome, welcome. Yes, yes. The fire rises. We're here. Okay, let me announce that we're streaming to let folks know, because I'm terrible at doing my my job. I think this is where it would be. All right, everyone, go time. Okay, so it's all shared up. We're gonna see what we get in our first match. Should be quite a bit of fun. So, that name's funny. We're gonna go ahead and play in our first game. I think we're gonna play Grandpa Nurgle. Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of Nurgle action in game one, game uno. We got the High Elves here. High Elves against Nurgle is an interesting one. We're on Death Pass, which is a choke point map, so it can get a little bit crazy. Wookiee Claws here for our blocker. And let's get started on this army. So against High Elves, yeah, I think I have a rough idea of what needs to be done. Let's get you and you. Death Pass is a good map. It's one of the few from before that I think was pretty good. All right, so that looks fine. Now, for the main core, we can get some... Nurglings are, of course, really good in reserve and decent for grabbing the objectives out of Vanguard. A couple Marauder Horsemen, I think, are very necessary. Soul Grinders in this matchup aren't terrible. They can get some relatively cost-effective bombards for sure. Get a couple Marauders here, and aside from this, how else do we want to mix this up? It's turn time, and he turned all over everyone. It's true, dude. Speaking of Harrison, we'll get you... well, after the stream's over, if you're still around, we'll get you set up on Total Tavern, man. All right, so Pesties are very, very good here against Silverin and some of the good quality infantry. So I think that is pretty necessary. Aside from that, do we want to get the dreaded Soul Grinder? I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about it. The Noxbringer one isn't bad either. All right, so we got that. And Poison Hounds, maybe one Poison Hound for like panic capture weight. Furies are, of course, essential in this matchup. Baseline infantry, Chaos Warrior, Great Weapons are okay, but Imric is pretty meta, so you got to watch out for old Imric coming in and just blasting you in the face. That can feel pretty bad. Angels of Decay, another cute choice. As far as Cavalry goes, yeah, the Fireborn will crush your Chaos Knights, and Rot Knights are just kind of mediocre. I think like one Bile Troll in reserve isn't a terrible choice. And then for the rest of the troops here, you know, I want to bring my Powerhouse Chosen Sleeper unit, but yeah, that's a tricksy one. That is a tricksy one. Gotta have the Noxbringer. Yeah, Noxbringer's not bad. It does reduce ammo, but it's a little bit less efficient at playing like long distance engagements in my experience. But yeah, it's a pretty rad piece of equipment. So that's 900 for you guys. Oof, that's expensive. Baseline Marauders are fine. Forsaken. Do we want to bring one? I think it calls to me. I think it has to happen. It's my signature play. All right. Good luck. Have fun. How are we looking army-wise? We probably do want to find a way to mix in some Battletoads. Just like one Battletoad. All right. Good luck. Have fun. Let's see what my opponent's got. We're facing off against the Mighty Hobo here. I don't know who this is. It could be somebody from our Discord playing under a meme name. Celine Dion comes in as the general. Oh, my heart will go on, huh? Didn't Celine Dion have some... Yeah, she had some health problems, I know. But didn't she just perform at the Paris Olympics? I think she did. Man, you know, before the Paris Olympics, I never really had listened to Gojira, the band, the French metal band. But their performance they had at the Olympic opening ceremony was so cool. It was so good, and that song was awesome. That was really, really, yeah, a great performance. Yeah, Dom Ladder is worth playing. Yeah, it is. They added new maps and they got rid of the bad ones. It's last patch we worked with CA to do that. So we told them which maps to take out basically, And they also added 4 of our community maps. So it's pretty good now, honestly. It's in a good spot. I go on and play a couple games, you know, every few days, and I get good matches. There's some good people playing. There's also beginners and newer players too. But yeah, you're going to get some decent matches in general. Gojira's Killer Live, yeah. It was fun. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Bring Green Olgor. We're going with a more traditional Nurgle build, which is the Hero Core. We'll do some meme builds too. I mean, bringing a Toe Dragon against these guys would just be really dodgy. So we got the triple Marauder Horseman. I'm thinking of going for a back cap. We're going to send Nurglings to go grab this and 1 basic Marauder right here as well. Although you guys can go grab that middle objective out of the gates. And then we have a Soul Grinder here too. My game sound on? Looks like it's on. Cool. Yeah, Dominator's back from the dead. Yeah, you guys should queue up tonight. Get some games in. It should be a good time. We'll reinvigorate it. A lot of people didn't even know the changes took place, right? But it's a lot better. So this Hero Core is capable of fighting Imric. It's not an easy fight, but you go double Exalted Hero and you bring Rancid and Fleshy, and these 3 characters can keep Imric in check. It's not easy at all, but it is possible. This is a good map, actually. This is a good map. Yeah, it wasn't like as good as the community maps, but it's definitely a viable one, in my opinion. All right, so we got Peckless on a bird, Sword of Techless, and then a Lothern Seaguard push. Okay, so against this style of play, we play the sides. Right, we're just going to grab this objective out of the gates. We're going to get the Soul Grinder over here, and on the backside objective, we can get some Nurglings to just go ninja that point real quick. Because he's got like a build that's going to play the choke point incredibly well, right? So, I don't know, I kind of feel like we're a little bit weak against his build, to be honest. I'm like looking at it, not feeling super great. So we do manage to get that middle objective, so that's going to be ours. The Noxbringer here, I didn't like Pestigors. Are those Silverins? I hope they are. No, they're just basic Spearmen. Okay. So we're going to go over there and grab that, and then we're going to take our Marauder Horseman around the back, and we're going to go party over there. Although, with Peckless going this way, we might need to bring our character core. We got to like stay on top of Peckless and make sure he doesn't get too crazy. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Okay. I don't know what's going on with that pathing. Jeez, that's ugly. All right, so let's get you guys, get you up on the high ground here, pull you back, and it looks like he's going to try and contest my home point, which isn't a bad idea by any stretch. And we need to go over there and make sure, you know, it's not super easy for him. All right, so the Noxbringer is up here, so we're going to start bombarding the Lothern Seaguard from the high ground. And I could call in some trolls and whatnot. Nurglings have arrived, and Peckless is just kind of juking back and forth, which I'm okay with. Totally fine with that. Look at the bombardment from the high ground, too. Yeah, we got some good damage there. All right, so let's go this way. What we're going to call in is Chosen with Great Weapons on the middle here. Get those little bandits back a little bit. The Nurgle characters are going. We have these guys ready to party. We're going to get you up here. And we definitely need to contest that back objective. All right, so let's get you moving up and you moving up as well. Just put a little bit of chase on them. And yeah, now the Noxbringer is going to be able to shoot. It is going to be another Phoenix. Interesting. So I don't know. What do we call in against that? It's a tough choice, actually. We do get a lot of damage on those Spearmen, and let's get these Horsemen over there as well. Okay, so in the middle, I'm thinking of getting a little bit crazy. I'm going to call out some Chosen, and we're going to do a timing push on the middle. All right, so Nurglings, Character Core. Let's get them up in the trees here, get the throwing weapons ready to go. Noxbringer can go over there and start bombarding again, and hopefully the throwing weapon team can do some work. All right, so on this side, how are we looking? I'm going to pull back. And soon we'll have some big scary fury action there. All right, so yeah, Noxbringer, start poking again. And we're going to save up a lot of points and just do a big alpha strike on the middle at some point or other. I don't know when, but it's going to happen. All right, let's go over here and claim this objective, or at least deny it for now. We got some more Reavers over there, and they're shooting into the Soul Grinder. They're struggling a little bit. Let's pull you over this way. And on the backside, we're looking pretty cozy. And cool. Let's keep moving. Techless is causing havoc. And now we pull all these guys over here. Soul Grinder can just rip shots wherever. We can just like shoot down here. I don't know if we're going to be able to make like a connection there, but we're going to sure as hell try. All right, so let's call you out of Vanguard. Let's get a Pestigor unit, and the Pesties are going to move over here. We do get some decent focus fire, and now our Hero Core has arrived. So this is where it can get a little bit scary for them. Let's fan out Soul Grinder here. It's going to come and sit on the hill here and keep shooting. Let's get our characters to go in there and fight. And the Marauder Horsemen will hopefully be able to get that objective. The Chosen, in the meantime, are chilling. On the backside, my opponent is trying a little sneaky, so we're just going to get some Plague Toads over there to help against those White Lions. That's a really, really good Flock of Doom. And can we fight that? Can the Soul Grinder win that fight? I don't know. That's going to be a tall order for sure. So let's get you to throw at Teclis, and the Soul Grinder is going to run into the trees. And eventually we're going to prepare something for the middle. Eventually it's going to happen. Let's call these Nurglings over here. Great, so the throwing axes are getting some damage in. Teclis does have a lot of healing though, which is very precarious. We're going to pull you guys back, get these pesties to retreat this way. And then we can start preparing for some shenanigans in the middle soon. This is like more or less a distraction. We do have some time, but value trading is very even. So that's a good sign for us. Let's get you to shoot at these Reavers here. Pestigors can engage against them too, and we do just break that unit straight up, so that's really, really good. All right, so now we need to kind of prepare a bit of an envelop here. So we're going to start working on that. Let's get some Nurglings coming over there. Great. And we have our character core, who's in really, really good shape. Pestigors can move in, but we're going to retreat back into the trees. Points are very close, so I can be cagey. This is a great player, though. See what I'm saying? You run into pretty good players on ladder, which is very encouraging to see. He's retreating now, so no problem there. All right, let's get these guys to throw a little bit and get the Soul Grinder to just rip point-blank shots into these guys. And you guys can shoot here. And now we have a bit of a push coming out in the middle. Yeah, it looks like maybe he's thinking about doing something on the back objective. I'm not sure. Nonetheless, the Soul Grinder is doing work. We just keeping him honest here. And now we can get some Furies to come in. So we're going to get Furies to shut down those Lothern Seaguard right there. We'll get you Chosen moving up. You Chosen moving here. You guys go through there, and you guys go through there. All right. So we got to keep the nasty coming on the back objective here. We got to keep that pressure on. Otherwise, he can just easily focus all his Phoenixes in one spot. So we're going to follow him here, keep these Horsemen, like, you know, gauging interest. Pestigors can crash out of the tree line. And now you Furies need to jump there. It looks like it's going to be some Narnia Lions. Yeah, probably. So what do we need to worry about here? We're going to rotate to the middle with these guys. Keep the Soul Grinder right here, just poking away. Pestigors there. Call some of you guys in this direction, and the Narnia Lions will be a little bit scary, I guess. You know, you're going to have another call in here in a second, so let's get you. Come out this way. Chosen are going to get slam jam, space jammed. What is it going to hit them? A net? Okay, so we can get ready to heal them. So we're just going to drop a Fleshy Abundance preemptively on those guys. It's going to be, yeah, we do get the good engagement, though. Will that even do that much damage? Maybe. Yeah, it was cute. It did a little bit. All right, so let's get you guys there. Get the Chosen in combat here, so they're going to start moving in. Pestigors can engage there, and let's get the Soul Grinder man to start blasting those guys away. Great. So now we're getting a good, I would say, decent alpha strike. Let's get you guys sneaking through here. We do dive into the secondary relatively well. Throwing axes are doing their thing, and those Chosen will certainly deliver a righteous whooping on those guys. We can get another Pestigor coming out, move them up to the middle, and start getting that overwhelming pressure, which is the idea. All right, so the bird has landed. He has landed. Let's get these Nurglings back there. How are we looking over here? Soul Grinder's doing great work. Let's see. I think those Spearmen will break soon-ish. Horsemen can dive, but we don't want to dive onto the Lothern Seaguard. Did the Chosen break? For real? They got terrified? Are you serious? Man, they were looking pretty good there, too. All right, so we're going to swarm in on this Phoenix. Let's get these Chosen to collapse back in there. And, yeah, we just keep these throwing axes at the ready, General. These are the Fireborn, so we need to put some respect on their name. Pestigors are cleaning it up here. They've almost been broken. We don't have any more Furies to call in, so let's get you guys, do this. And the bird is getting smashed up. We are getting that Arcane Phoenix down. And the back objective, my opponent's not even trying to play it, really. Let's get you and come in here. If we can get a triple cap here, it's going to be pretty money. I think we are going to be able to. Pestigors can move in there. Let's get you up on the point to get some terror routes going. And the Arcane Phoenix is in a little bit of danger here. So let's get on this. Get you guys there. And how are we looking health-wise? We're doing pretty good. Probably an overcasted Fleshy here would be really, really money. So we're going to do that. So let's get Pestigors here. Definitely a little bit risky for him to charge in there with the Chosen there. But, you know, could end up paying dividends. We'll have to see. So let's get this. You guys go shut down the Storm Riders. You guys do this. And in the middle, we have our big blob fight, which generally will favor Nurgle. Not always, but, you know, typically is pretty good for old Nurgle, right? Let's go through here. The Fireborn took some damage. My characters are in excellent shape, and the Chosen are still anchoring our position, which is exactly what we want to see. Let's call in another Fury, move this way, and we did manage to intercept them, so we're going to pull you guys back now, because my opponent responded very well. We're going to do Curse of the Slug, slow them down right there, and then we're going to just kind of chill out here. Let's call the Plague Toads over to the middle. And yeah, the grind is going well. The Fireborn are a little bit trapped up. We're going to go ahead and throw there. This Arcane Phoenix is almost dead, but I believe they have the Rebirth ability, so we got to watch out for that. All right, back on the point you go. Let's get the point-blank shooting on these guys. Let's have you guys charge right there, and then call in some Poison Warhounds over there. That's going to be super essential. All right, So how are we looking? That's going to be some nastiness. We're going to try and dodge that. As long as the Chosen dodge it, we don't really care. We're cackling, right? Because that ability doesn't do anything against SEs, really. Okay. Rancid will probably finish this thing off. We're going to try and get the kill. If it gets a rebirth, that's going to feel terrible. Okay, of course. Yeah, so it gets a rebirth. That's really not good. That was very, very unfortunate. All right, so over here, let's get you guys charging in. Let's get you going around this way. Poison Hounds have engaged there. And let's call in another Pesty to pressure that back objective, because we're going to need it. We're going to need it for sure. Chosen Chads, though, they're doing work. Let's run under here. If we can keep that Phoenix running, then it's basically, you know, the same as us killing it, right? He lands Techless. That's a dangerous one. Shit, the bird came back. Okay, that's pretty much a worst-case scenario. All right, so we've broken that position. Let's come down here. Let's hammer these Illyrian Reavers off. Techless is surrounded, but somehow Palpitoad has returned. And we're going to need a big heal on some of our warriors soon. The Fire Chads are doing a lot of work. We don't really have much here to buffer against them. So let's just rear charge in, try and give a little bit of a cushion for us. Get some Nurglings coming up or something. Yeah, we need a big overcasted fleshy, although I could just rancid them down to try and reduce the DPS that way, which is probably my best bet. All right, so we did manage to take the side objective. That's pretty money. So now what we could do is we could take these Furies over here and go intercept the reinforcements. The Rancid did some work. Let's cast a Fecundity right here. We still have the Chosen holding, I think, ever so slightly. Let's get Nurglings and Nurglings up. We just need bodies to stand on, basically. This is going to become very precarious. We are up in value, though, mind you, which is nice. Those are Sisters of Avalorn. Okay, interesting. And then we got some Hounds coming across. You guys nibble there, you nibble there. We might be able to, even if we lose this fight in the middle, we might be able to still win on points. I'm going to try and get our characters out of here because it's a very, very dodgy position. All right, let's move you guys in. Furies, if we can get a full surround on these Sisters of Avalorn, that'd be pretty sick. Yeah, man, we got tar pitted up there. The Phoenix not getting routed off was really, really bad for us. And that can give my opponent a chance of coming back here in a situation in which, you know, they were in a little bit of trouble. So we're going to get a full surround there. Don't know if it's worth it. Oh, thank the dark gods, my character came back. All right, so he needs to run into the trees. We need to get you to intercept Techless right here. Let's do a little bit of this. Keep you guys going this way. We are up on points pretty considerably. Let's go ahead and unsummon you, do some housekeeping. We get a full surround of the Sisters of Avalorn and shut them down, which is money. And we might even be able to salvage our characters. The Exalted character here is still fighting the Fireborn. We're trying to keep him busy in the middle. And now we need to play a game where we're like very cagey and just play the points. We need to get to a Helm's Deep situation like stat. All right, so we got the Bile Trolls. It's going to take my opponent a while to get the other points back. So what I suspect we do is we just kind of turtle up over here and then just prepare for the inevitable fallback. So is Techless really going to come and fight me there? I don't think so. Nurgling's getting a nice little tar pit right there. Oh, yes, my other hero lived. Okay, do I have Wom left? I don't have any Wom. Okay. We'll unsummon you, and we will do a little bit of unsummoning on you as well, because we might need you. Back objective here. We can just start sending some Nurglings over there for cap speed. And yeah, we got to play the long game now. We got to play the long game. Nurgling's moving up, and my opponent swarming the back objective, but it's going to take a minute to win that one. Let's get you back. Let's get you guys in, pull you back here, have the terror-causing monster ready to party. And is there any play on my back point? Not really. We need to like keep the pressure like loosely on this middle objective, like just kind of like feign some interest here. All right, so that's a good engagement. Soul Grinder can move in and hopefully get a terror out on those guys. And my opponent's going to go for the back point, but by the time they get to that, we can just Helm's Deep on the back. So we're going to start sending everything to the back objective in preparation. Although we can like, is it just the one bird here? I think it's just the one bird. All right, so Soul Grinder Man is there. We're going to go ahead and attack here. And we can go ahead and slow the reinforcements down. Let's get the Soul Grinder away. Excellent, excellent. And we are keeping him honest. Yes, good. Let's get the Pestigors to intercept the Fireborn, and you can intercept them too. I don't think that Soul Grinder is going to make it, but we actually have an opportunity to maybe just jack the middle objective. We're gonna test the waters here. All right, so let's get this. Get some Pesties moving up. All right, so Bile Trolls are moving in, and they're going to take these guys to Pound Town. If we just get this objective, it's probably just over. I mean, it's going to take them a hot minute to get rid of all my troops here. We are doing some good damage, and value is like very close. But he's gotten a shit ton of healing too, right? So it's a closer game than it would meet the eye. All right, let's get the Toads over there. Yeah, I think if we could just take middle, it's the same difference, right? Yeah, if we just like take the middle, and then we can call some Marauder Horsemen over there to try and buy some time. Back objective is looking very, very tar pitted, and I don't think they're going to get it back anytime soon. Middle is looking like a complete disaster for my opponent's troops, but we need to make sure we don't just like give this side point up for free. All right, let's move those guys here. We've got the back point. We're out of Winds of Magic. These are going to be Bile Trolls, which are a good hard counter against cavalry in general. Heavy cavalry, that is. Pestigores have arrived, and now the Sorcerer Lord needs to escape. I don't want the leadership debuff, that's for sure. Let's park those horsemen back here. This player is really good, by the way. This is like, I've won several tournaments with Nurgle, like in the past, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 months. And my opponent is playing very, very well. It must be someone who's had some tournament experience, for sure. All right, so we've got the throwing axes here. My opponent come in with the Desperation Capture Weight around the side, but I think it's a little bit too late. Call in some Furies, and we can go ahead and slow you guys down to buy some time. Time is on our side, and yeah, we have a massive tar pit middle. It's going to be very tough to uproot all that. 1438, horsemen are getting the kills on the Arcane Phoenix. Lothern Seaguard going to fly in there, and even the back point, has it yielded yet? It hasn't, man. Yeah, he doesn't even have the power to stop us on the back point. That's the thing. The value is close. It's a close fight, and I have the objective advantage, right? So, yeah, hopefully my opponent doesn't pull some drop shenanigans after such a good game. Doesn't look like it. And on the backside, let's get you guys engaging against the Reavers or the Lothern Seaguard. Horsemen can cycle charge in. Actually, no, let's just do this. That was a really, really good match. That was like very sweaty, very contested. If I had memed, I think I would have lost that. All right, boys and girls. 1% of the audience here. We have done it. It was a good build. It worked well. Soul Grinder was nice. The Phoenixes are hard to deal with. I mean, that regenerate is problematic. It's very strong. And if you don't like actually finish them, it was definitely a misplay using the Illyrian Reavers to try and snipe those things off. It was a misplay. Or excuse me, the Rancid Visitations. That was a mistake. Yeah, my opponent played very well. Very, very good match. Oh, you need to turn off the map pack. You can't queue with the map pack. If you do that, you're not going to have any opponents. So you need to turn that off. Yeah. Like the maps, like if you guys want to see real quick, we have, if we go to, like, I don't have the pack on, and these are all the domination maps. But the ones that are actually in, these aren't all in quick battle, but you could see we have our new ones. The ones with the wrenches are community maps that were added to the core game. So we have Celestial Lake, Gates of Ekron, Glade of the Everqueen, and Road to Talapime at the moment. Really cool, and they're all great ones. All right, let's queue it up for round 2. Who do we want to play here? So let's go to multiplayer, ranked matchmaking, ranked LOL. What a joke. You need to turn off the map pack. The 5 a.m. Euro degenerates appreciate the start time. Yeah, when we get to the fall, we'll be doing early streams again so everybody can watch. Oh, that was you, Blake? You're really good. Do you play in tournaments? Seriously, you're solid. You could win events if you just iron it up a little bit. You're very good. Are you playing tourneys and whatnot? You should be. So we're on the battle for Itza. Itza. Let's go a little Tomb King action. That'll be fun. All right, unleash the Tomb Kings. So I'm gonna give my opponent a moment to decide what they want to play, and then we will go from there. But that's how you have to beat gunline factions on that map, Blake. You can't fight them head up on the middle. You would have just eaten me. I have to force you to contest the back, and then I can press the middle. Yeah. Why are there no girls interested in Total War? Yeah, there are. There's plenty. There's girls who play it. All right, so here we go. It's going to be Nurgle versus the Tomb Kings. Evil. All right. So who do we want to use for our Lord? I think I know who we're going to be using here. This is going to be a really fun match. You guys are going to like the way you look. I guarantee it. Remember that weird commercial? Okay. So do we want that? Yeah, why the hell not? Why the hell not? Let's bring all the goodies and just party it up like it's 99. We'll cut that, and we'll cut that too. All right, cool. And let's get it. Yeah, 1%. It's relatively accurate. Yes. Okay, how do I want to play this one? Against old Nurgle, huh? Against the old Nurgle evil. I definitely want a couple of these and max out on these because these things are just super, super good. Melee Shopti are pretty good against Nurgle. They do struggle a little bit against the Plague Toads, though. Double Boner Giant is honestly completely viable here, too, interestingly enough. Go double Boner Giant and lay a bit of a whooping down on any Nurgle SEs. But then you might struggle with width, I suppose. So we want to bring that. And, yeah, do we really need this? Yeah, that's a pretty good little debuff right there. Let's bring you out. Put you here. Get that. Is this good? Melee attack, armor, and missile resist. Probably not necessary. Okay. So far, we got a pretty clean little build. Playing in a tabletop tournament this weekend. I'm very excited. I'm going to be playing the Chaos Dwarfs, so I'll have to do some videos on that stuff. I feel like the Chariots might not be respectable here. Maybe could experiment with those a little bit. Ushabti Great Bows are also just freaking awesome. The ROR one is very good against Nurgle infantry. Yeah, I think that's enough. And then we can bring this. As far as like anti-large goes in this matchup, Nurgle could get a little bit crazy and bring like a freaking Toad Dragon or something. I would be pretty shocked to see that though. That would be some wildness. Rancid Visitations is good. It is, but that's why you bring a tanky character. You bring somebody who's big and thick. And then you're going to be fine, I would say. Yeah. This build looks good. Got you. Get these. A little bit of cheapness here. Call it a day. All right. I think this build's fine. I am lacking in one department, but hopefully my opponent can't magically guess what that is. And good luck, have fun. It's a Phoenix, my opponent here. And remember, if you guys want to queue up tonight, you need to make sure to turn off the map pack if you've been playing in events. So what is the counter to the new and improved Sphinxes? It's really hard to beat them. I mean, individually speaking, they're very good. You're going to see here in this game. But yeah, for Nurgle, throwing axes, Rancid Visitations is good. If you just have like a couple Marauder Horse and throwing axes, you know, Nurgle Exalted Heroes on horses will beat the brakes off. Like the two of them will beat up like a Sphinx character pretty effectively. Yeah, that's for sure. The Old World Battle Report, yeah, it's a long process, dude. Like, here's the thing: I have like a hand condition that makes it like me a very slow painter and stuff and hobbyist. So, yeah, it's been taking longer than I expected to get all the armies together. So we have three full. I've painted like a fully fleshed out Warriors of Chaos Nurgle army. I painted like a full Empire army. I painted a full Chaos Dwarf army. My wife helps with like the bigger ones, so like the dragons and the fancy models, she'll paint those. But generally, I paint like 90-95% of the models, and it's taking a long time, which is fine. It's gonna happen. It's just a matter of getting the armies done. So when Chaos Dwarves are done, I'm really close, like really close to finishing Chaos Dwarves. I'm gonna start doing terrain, and when the terrain's ready, then the channel will go up. So whenever that is. A ladder stream, I know we had one really good game in the beginning, really good match. It was very sweaty, and now we're in game 2. But if I were playing against Tomb Kings, yeah, you got to bring the two Nurgle heroes because they can bully a Sphinx. Speaking of, I probably don't have the best tools for dealing with them in general. Now that I think about it, I'm like, ooh, sweating bullets a little bit here. The meme disco needs the Darude. We'll do some meme games here. This build is I think good. I don't think it's a meme build, but we'll find out. It's Old World is so fun though. I love the game. It's really good. If you're looking for like Old World stuff now, so for battle reports, they're kind of spread out. There's a couple channels that do pretty high quality battle reports. Tabletop Titans and Tabletop Tactics have done some good ones. I don't know if they're really diving into the nitty gritty of the game in terms of like meta and whatnot, because their primary thing is still 40K. I don't know of any channels that purely do Old World that are like, yeah, like I know some smaller ones that post occasionally. But there's a channel that I can't recommend enough. These guys are awesome. Like when I'm in the garage hobbying, I'll sit and paint while listening to their podcasts and stuff. It's they're called Tabletop Square Based. The Honest Wargamer, he does like Age of Sigmar and I think 40K too. I'm not sure, but he started an Old World channel and he like runs events and is like really done like deep dives into the factions. These guys rule, man. So I can't recommend them enough. Are you going to play Warhammer Speed Freaks? Is that like a racing game? Do you own a 3D printer? No, I don't own... Oh, I do own a 3D printer, a plastic one. My buddy owns a resin one. And between him and I, my wife is really, really handy with the printer, so she'll like print stuff out. Yeah, so we print out terrain. That's where we get all our terrain. We 3D print it. But yeah, for the minis, you know, if you need miniatures printed, the resin printer is way better. Like plastic printers generally kind of suck for like extreme detail, but they're really good for like big things. Anyways, let me go ahead and explain the build here. So we have Cetra the Chad, and he's pretty good here, honestly. A great fighter. He's your caster. You know, you put him on the Sphinx, and yeah, he can dunk on people pretty hard. Now, a Necrotect on a Chariot has one of the better items on the Tomb Kings, the Van Braces of the Sun. So when he hits something, it's pretty nuts. He lowers their stats by 24 and 24. So having him move around the battlefield is very strong. And we do also have a Bone Giant to shoot against Nurgle SEs, right? So if they have any of those like characters, we can just like sit on them and focus and hopefully turn the tide. Yes, yes. You're gonna copy Total War maps with the terrain? That could be fun actually, but we printed out one terrain set. It has yet to be painted though. Yeah. How does one beat Dwarf gyro spam when playing as Dwarfs? It's incredibly hard, Zachary. Incredibly hard. Because they need to be nerfed. They're really OP. It's like stupid broken. But I can show you a build. So Zachary, if you remind me after this game, I will show you. I've done it a couple times. On Domination, it's way easier to do. In Land Battle, you're pretty much screwed. But in Dom, it's... Oh, what a Chad. He brings a Beast of Nurgle. All right. That's cool. So we're going to move up and just kind of play these 2 points. And yeah, Cetra is going to just go absolutely karate chop some of these things here. As far as troop call-ins go, let's get some of the Nehekar horsemen to come up and contest the point. So what do we got? We have a Chaos Lord of Nurgle. We should be shooting... It's a cultist. Okay, I'm not too worried about a cultist. Cultist I can handle. The Exalted Heroes are way more difficult. All right, so we're going to move up like so. On the point. Yeah, I think that's fine. Cetra's going to get over there and cause some havoc. The Boner Giant's making my opponent stress a little bit. So let's get up here and get up here. Put you in group 7. And now the rest of you guys can move up here. So what do I want to call in next? We got some horsemen back there. Boner Giant McGee is ripping some fat shots over there. And we're going to get Cetra to get in and start doing some work. The Beast of Nurgle is going to respond, but it'll be a little bit too slow. And Cetra gets some big damage. And now he's going to come over here. We're going to charge with the Chariot also. And we'll do this and come over here. Looking great, so horsemen can come back there to defend. And my opponent's juking pretty well, so I'm just going to start focus firing the easier targets and see if we can make that work. All right, so let's pull the spears back. Yeah, and get the big boys fighting. And what we can do is we can start to call in... Yeah, those guys will do some work, but it shouldn't be too bad. Call in some chariots. That'll be really fun. Let's mix it up with the chariot build. Huh? That sounds like a good time to me, boy. All right, so as far as the side point goes, we need to get over there for additional capture weight. We can use Usurians, so we're going to just try and pull away here because we are getting blasted a little bit, and that should take care of those. Let's call the chariot in, get it up to party, get you around the outside. Cetra needs to juke. Like, this is very Bronze Odie of me to be taking this kind of damage. It's very, very haggard. I should not be taking that damage. All right, so let's come around the backside, and let's get some more horsemen, some more mobility to go up there, and I don't know what the hell is going on here, but... Regardless, it's a kind of a bad start for me. I would say my opponent is playing a little bit cleaner than I am right now. All right, so in the backfield, we do have the Chaos Furies dying. We are going to get the Chariot charge into the Horsemen, which is pretty hilarious. We'll do the Wrath of Petra. Nice, and let's pull you back. And what are these? These are Ogres with Great Weapons. All right, so we need to get the Spears on those. Let's get the Boner Giant to start shooting at those. And Cetra can pull back this way. Let's get some Warriors moving up and through and up and through. Cetra needs to do a little bit of this, and then we can go force those guys off, and that will at least give us 1 point there. Get some Skeleton Horsemen up to the top. We need to keep these guys, like, honest. With those, they're the big problem. All right, so the Chariot Man's doing good. Cetra does get in, and hopefully we'll get a terror route going here in a second, but we need to retreat him back. We can't afford to be taking that kind of damage. All right, so back we go to the point. It's going to be a Forsaken call in. We do get a route on the Horsemen. Cetra retreats away from the Ogres, and I don't know how they got back up in the sky, but, you know, the Dark Gods are with them today. Unfortunately, you can't heal Cetra. He doesn't count as a construct, which is a shame. But, yeah, we chase down the beat-up ones, and then we just pull back this way. Cetra is currently snared, so we're going to do a new Syrians on this unit here, hopefully wear him down. Side objective is going to belong to us, and the Chariot of the Gods. Let's get the Chariot back, start resetting that bad boy. Cool, so most of the Horsemen are in trouble now. Is there anything we want to send to the side? Not yet. We'll send the, yeah, we can actually go fight here. So we can give anti-large to those Nehekar horsemen. Chariots can come over the top, slam into the Forsaken. Let's get these spears down here, and we're working on the Beast of Nurgle right now. So value trading is even-ish. We need to start playing the points because we're very behind there. We're going to send some Kepler Guard up there. They're very, very strong. And we're going to use the Blade of Petra here to help against those ogres. They should break here soon. And now there's a little bit of diving coming in, so we're going to send you around the side to go intercept those Chaos Warhounds. And these ogres are very, very close to breaking. Very close. The Chariots got in, did some okay damage. Let's get you guys to scream in and hunt them down. Wrath of Petra as well. So we're going to pop the Wrath of Petra. Do we have anything fast to come in and help? Not quite, but I think Cetra should be able to escape here. Rancid going down on him. It is Rancid Visitation, so that's a very, very good play. All right, so they're hunted. These guys should make it there one of these years. Cetra needs to just survive. And now we can start going after what? What do we want to shoot at here? All right, so those guys are offline. We got the middle objective. We have a very firm double cap right now. And those are going to be the Festering Stooges. Okay, we really need to make sure the big man stays alive for that. Let's take down this Beast of Nurgle. We could use a restore on what? We don't even really have any constructs here to deal with. All right, let's rear charge into that position. And call-ins for us are going to be what? Probably melee Shopti. They'll be pretty hard to deal with, to be honest. We have a new Shopti summon here. The Chariot did get on top of those. Yeah, I need Cetra to deal with those Festering Stooges. Like, without him, it's going to be hard. So we get us around there. This is a summon? No, that's an actual Plague Bearer unit. Okay. We're going to get the high ground objective. And we almost got this freaking Beast of Nurgle down. Almost. The Chariots have won their fight here. Horsemen are almost dead. Cetra is helping to finish off the Beast of Nurgle, who's currently blinded. And then we need to get Usirians and the melee Shopti on top of those Plague Bearers. That's going to be important. Yeah, Demon Spew is still going strong too. All right, Beast of Nurgle is almost down for the count. Problem is my opponent has the objective advantage. Not objective advantage, but the points. So it's going to become very precarious. Let's drop a new Shopti summon right here to help with that. And we're going to go try and start working on the Festering Stooges. All right. So Chariots can go here. We're going to go ahead and do a new Syrians to start wearing them down. And in the back, we can call in a Screaming Beam Catapult and have it start shooting at the Festering Stooges. We have to really effectively focus fire those because they're a very nasty unit. They can do a lot of damage here. Boner Giant Man, yeah, he wants the Holy Hand Grenade Cetra, so I need to be very cautious here. We're going to start shooting at the Lord a little bit. And it looks like there are some horsemen coming up, so we're going to go there. And yeah, we can probably deal with those just fine. So they're getting smashed up. The Lord is now being focused a little bit. If he gets a little crazy, I might be able to get him with Cetra. The Necrotech does get hunted, which is not good. Let's get these Ushapti on top of the Festering Stooges. Although I can't afford to get close because of the grenades. Yeah, that's the dangerous part. All right, you guys, are those Chaos Knights? Oh, shit. Okay, those are actually good units. All right, so the top might be in danger. I'm hoping Kepler Guard can fight longer than you would expect there. I don't really have great answers, but we're going to just call in this and then maybe get some Ushapti Great Bows after. Maybe. He's trying to go in guard mode. You see, he's like forcing the Holy Hand Grenades. So we're trying to juke with our boy Cetra. Yeah, we're trying to juke with him. And now we see a call in to hunt down the Screaming Beam Catapult. We don't have a horseman on standby, but we will soon. All right, so Necrotech Man is going to help. Kepler Guard are pretty durable, and with the character up there, we might be able to edge that fight. We're going to go ahead and see. I'm going to curse these guys, even though it's not necessarily the strongest play, just because I need a little something. So we're going to do that. They get snared down. Let's fight here. And we could just turn and fight at this point. Probably, you know, one of our better bets. All right, let's go after the Cultist real quickly. Kepler Guard are actually beating the Chaos Knights with just the Nehekar Horseman support, so that's good. The Lord is beat up. We do have our Horsemen here. My opponent not playing the side objective. Very, very focused on the middle here. And Chaos Knights there are a little bit smashed up. Let's get you in there. The Cultist is hunting me down. Yeah, we need to frickin' salvage this catapult. It's one of the only tools against those guys. Cetra is probably going to die here, which is a shame. He fought like a true Chad. Let's try and get some heals on. He's got 15 HP. Ah, Cetra falls. Okay. So this is where it becomes dodgy. We're going to see if we can win this. Maybe, you know, honestly, even resummoning Cetra doesn't seem like that bad of an idea. So I think we can take down those guys on the side by just getting a full surround. Let's have the Boner Giant fight right there. The middle objective, we still somehow own that, which is pretty nutty. Can we get back online? I don't know if we can. Catapult got taken offline too, but it looks like it just barely stabilizes there, which is pretty big. We don't mind the Boner Giant getting smashed up. Let's pull you guys back. And the high ground point, this was a very big win for us. That was a very big win. Because now I think resummoning Cetra might actually legitimately be the play. All right, so let's get you guys turning. We're going to get a full surround here. Should be able to take those units down. And, like, he doesn't have much on the battlefield. You know, there's not a whole lot. So I'm hoping I can still work some magic here. We're going to circle around the back, and then we're going to hammer into those pesties. And as far as these horsemen go, do I have this objective still? I don't. I've lost it. Yeah, he did die to the Stinky Boy. That's very, very true. Not Carrion, but yeah, Fury's on their way in. So we're going to come over here. We do get the full surround. Let's get the melee Shopti up there. They're going to be very excellent at dealing with these infantry. Catapults can shoot at the infantry here. We need to keep working on the Festering Stooges. I'm up on value, but, you know, it doesn't mean a whole lot. All right, so let's get you guys down and the Necrotect and the Horsemen to swarm the low ground. We can try and stabilize the catapult, but I don't think there's any sense in it. I think we're just going to lose that position, so we need to just try and stabilize the objectives where we can. Let's get you guys around and just charge there. And we can also take some mobility, some Haggard Skeleton Horsemen, and play that. Okay, so Kepler Guard are very, very solid there. The Boner Giant is doing great. It's occupying his character, which is like super clutch for us. So we're going to get around the top, and hopefully we can get that. We let the back go there, so we paid the troll toll. And yeah, now we just slam into these guys and slam into these guys. And maybe we can stabilize that point. That's got to be pretty big. So we see the Nurgle character. Let's see if we can keep him interested in us for a period of time. Cetra coming back. How much is he going to cost? Like 3,000? Like, saving up that amount of points is pretty brutal. Melee Shopti and company, though, should be fine. Let's pull back and prepare Cycle Charge. And we can get into these guys for now. And do we start playing the middle? Problem is Crumbling's going to be very dodgy. I need to get to a Helm's Deep situation here. I need to get there. Otherwise, it's going to be a Trixie Hobbitses. Okay, Furies are coming in. We rear charge. Maybe we can break their leadership. They are shaken. And we're going to work on the Festering Stooges here. The Ushapti Greatbows would have been very nice early, actually. We're going to call in. I don't think we can afford to call Cetra. It's just too much. And we do get these guys blinded, and they are taking some damage. But we need to make sure this character doesn't just, like, randomly die there. Oh, he can actually restore the Bone Giant. That's hilarious. Oh my god, that's so funny. If he can actually get out of that, I totally forgot it was possible. Melee Shopti are doing okay. We're going to bounce over there and try and jump on the Frolickers. Is my character even going to be able to get out of the mass of those filthy Plague Bearers? I don't think so. I think he's probably got this. I think he's in a winning position. I mean, we're going to hold this point for a little bit longer, but I blundered Cetra pretty hard this game. Like, letting Cetra get karate chopped like that is a big no-no. Like, and I just randomly lost his character here. Like, you know, I can't be making those kind of mistakes. All right, so let's move in there. What else did we get? The catapults? I don't think so. I think we just got to send waves of undead to the middle and try and cap that. We still have some pressure on the side, like a little bit. Here we have the Ushapti arriving against the Festering Chads, but they are very beast mode. They're very tough to kill. Okay, we have the high ground objective here. Overall, the build wasn't my usual style. I usually like Arkin with like a defensive bow line. It felt pretty good. I think it was just user error. I think it was me. We still have these guys too. Like, I shouldn't have left them up there like to just hold that all day, right? You should just do a replacement. So just send some skeletons and then bring them in here. All right. So we're moving on over. The Festering Stooges are getting ground down, but it's taking 5,000 years. We still have the Ushapti here fighting well. He would win on the current point situation. So if I don't flip an objective, he is going to win it. So we got the 2 good quality infantry arriving. The Ushapti here, are they critical binding? They are, because Cetra is like just hurting right now. Well, he's in the grave is a more apt analogy here. Hopefully they don't crumble and maybe they can finish off those Ushapti. We still have a little bit of fight over here. We got 13 Ushapti here, more horsemen on the way in. I can just chase them with maybe some of my own horsemen here in a minute. But I should have called Kepler Guard over. They're like a hard counter against the Plague Bearers. They do magic damage and just have anti-infantry. It's like they do all the good stuff. They do all the good stuff indeed. Horsemen call in? No, I don't have a whole lot here. These guys need to get up and do a little bit of swarming. So maybe we can stabilize some of the Ushapti here. Maybe if I had kept my character alive and could have healed some of the constructs here in the 4th quarter. All right, Kepler Guard has arrived, and let's go ahead and chase you, and you guys stabilize that point. So we're going to need to flip this one soon. Otherwise, there's not really too many chances. All right, so we're going to flip this. Never say die, though. We got to keep trying. My opponent could make mistakes. Plague Bearers, the Festering Stooges, are now engaged against some good quality units. So the Capweight, I need to chase you, and we can call in some... what's it going to be next? I don't know. I think we're winning this fight, though. A really nice Fecundity, though. That's very clean. Are the Ushopti still fighting here? That's great too. The fact that the Ushopti are still going hard in the paint. I think we have to like send everybody to this one point. Yeah, so we're gonna get onto you and swarm you down, and then we call in what? Just another one of you guys. Remember, he's Nurgle, so his value lead is pretty legitimate here. It's frightening. Kepler Guard, are they winning? Kind of. The Festering Chads are just hanging in there like it's nobody's business, though. Really not great for me. All right, so we get on top of those guys, and these horsemen get on top of these. Cetra call-in doesn't really feel viable to me. I could try like an objective theft, but Nurglings are pretty hard to remove, so Nurgle's very good at defending against that. I think he's got it because I can't get through these units. I can't. Yeah, we got the horsemen coming across. A lot of plague bearers chilling in there. It's going to be too much. Yeah, Kepler Guard there a little bit early might have given me a chance, but it's good to reflect on those misplays. How are they doing, by the way? They're not doing badly. All right, let's get into those horsemen right there. So call-ins here. I mean, a chariot is cute. I think just melee Shopti and just try and fight over this point. We have a little bit of time left, not a whole lot. He's got the whole leadership advantage, and the Plague Ogres have now arrived too. Nurgle horsemen are pretty giga chat also. Festering Chads are at what kind of value? 2,400. Oh ho ho, dude, I've fed into their value super hard. All right, Ushopti, let's get in there. And we chase those horsemen back. Is there anything we can do here? I think he's gonna, yeah, maybe send a chariot over there to hammer that guy, but I need to get a point back like stat. That's the problem. Let's pull you back this way and send the melee Shopti over towards those little gremlins. A chariot, how quickly will that truly kill the Nurglings is the question. Melee Shopti are going to waddle this way. We have a lot of undead fighting here on the point. My opponent now playing for the other, that's the correct play though. What my opponent's doing here is very good. You want to go for that other point here. All right, let's head over there and have you charge here. And let's call in a chariot. Let's even go hammer these little gremlins down. Yeah, I really threw Setra this game. I just let him take so much damage in the beginning. It was so unnecessary. Like, you would want to fight on the side points and things like that. All right, so maybe they're going to charge us. I'm not sure. I mean, we'll kill these Nurglings somewhat quickly. I'm going to have to call in a horseman to try and stop these Pesties, but that's not easy because Pesties will defeat them in combat. Festering Stooges really did quite good against Kepler Guard. And now, do we have anything like stronger we can send against those Pestigors? I guess we could send at 650 one of these. Oh, but that capture is going, man. It's going strong. All right, so he's got his big blob in the middle. Pesties are going to capture this. I don't think I can afford to wait. I need to get you guys up on the objective just to mitigate the cap speed for now. We do manage to kill the Nurglings rather quickly. That's not bad at all. So we get a lot of damage on them. They're going to start crumbling soon, but the Plague Ogres are going to make their way over. This is a very quick response map. You can respond to threats pretty well. That's it. GG, well played. Great game. He played super well. Really unorthodox build too. Although, in principle, very similar. You use the Sorcerer Lord with Rancid. You use the, 2 SEs, whether it be a Cultist or a Exalted Hero. Yeah, it was great. GG, well played. Yeah, Plague Bearers were tough to kill. They were. I think my traditional Ushopti Greatbow style play would have been way better. It just, yeah, I threw Setra pretty hard. The Boner Giant did good at 1,800, actually. I don't even know what he fought. Melee Shopti did good. Kepler Guard, 1,300, not bad at all. Great game. Great game. All right, let's cue it up. Here's the next one. I think it's time for maybe a little bit of Astrogoth Zulahu. Who knows? We will see. We will see. I'm feeling some chorfs. But I'm thinking about how the old world could finally introduce Astalia and Tilia. Yeah, that'd be cool. I bet you will get them at some point in this game. GG, which Total War army would you most like to see in the old world? That isn't already in it. Playing Joe Biden here on Arnheim. Okay. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go with some Chaos Dwarves. Itachutu solo. Oh. All right, there's the Wookiee blocker. And now I won't play the same faction twice during this stream. Every single game will play someone different. And I think we're going to try this playstyle. Okay, that looks fine. That looks fine. We're going to Zulahu all over them. We're going to try. You guys are going to like this build, though. It's cool as hell. It's very heavy metal. And all right. I think that looks good. We'll bring you, and then we'll bring this and this, and then just one Haggard Laborer is probably fine. Astragoth Zulahu. All right. Artillery against vampire counts is a little risky out of the gates. You can bring like one in reserve, but typically it's precarious. Bull Centaur renders with Grey Weapons are for sure the Bull Centaur variant you bring. I played this matchup competitively a bit, so I think I know what I'm doing here. Speed Freaks is a Rocket League game. Oh, with like 40k. That's fun. I don't know if it would tickle my pickle too much, but it does sound okay. Those Festering Stooges were Chad's last game. They really were. They held on super well. I got to focus. My opponent's already readied up here, so it's go time. Yes. Because why the hell not? They only have 50, though. I think you guys are the way. Can do a couple of these guys for some sneaky cap weight. One of these is probably all right. Yes. And yes. Sure. It's not a perfect build, but I think it's adequate. It'll get her done. The Dreadquake Mortar. Oh, my God, Lucas. It's just going to blast me. The Dreadquake Mortar would be terrible with my build because I brought elite infantry and they would get shreked by it. It would friendly fire them. Yeah, so to answer your question about what faction I would like to see added to Old World, Vampire Coast, it would be really hype. Like, imagine if they made an undead pirate, like, gunline army. Vampire Coast would just be super cool. Because, like, I think every other faction in the game is basically represented in the Old World. I mean, Norska, not really, but, like, you could just play a Marauder-based army and you'd be fine. You could still kind of, you know, build them. But, yeah, Vampire Coast would be just so freaking cool. Oh, my God. All right, here we go. So this is the build I use in you know, I would say in pretty sweaty settings, more or less. But it's also a cool build. That's the good part about it. So we got options here. I'm thinking we take the high ground first and then go down the hill to contest the other objective, right? So we'll do this. Get these little goblins just to hold ground. And cool. Wow, my opponent really readied up super quickly. All right, so we're going to move here. We're going to move up and grab the objectives. I should have brought... It was a mistake to not bring more Wolf Riders. You should have 4 in this matchup. I only brought 2, but I kind of rushed my build, unfortunately. But it is what it is. All right, so we got the 2 flyers. Reinforcements, we do have a Death Shrieker, Fire Glaives, you know, other tools for shooting. Yeah, Vampire Coast would be super radical. All right, so let's grab that. We have 2 Infernal Ironsporn. They're God tier in this matchup. Blasting charges are really good for clearing chaff. They do fire damage against the Crypt Horrors, and they have super high melee defense, so it takes like 10 years to get rid of them. Let's go see what my opponent's up to. So we have a Necromancer on foot. A little bit of lag. Oh, a Master Necromancer with nothing, and then a Vampire of Death? What the hell? Are there no spells on those characters? Am I crazy? Is this like some weird treachery, my opponent? What? Oh, I think my opponent went AFK. Or he's just trolling me. I'm not sure. He literally just brought 3 characters. Okay, we're just getting trolled. Yeah, it's a shame. All right, sorry guys. We'll play another Chaos Dwarf game after this. All right, let's move you guys up. Yeah, because he's sitting here with 3 characters and no other units. Yeah, he's trolling. Yeah, it's fine. All right, so we'll fly across. And, yeah, then we'll grab this side here as well. We'll just finish him off real quick, and then we'll just chill and chat. Yeah, because the victory tickets will win us the game pretty quickly, so... It's to be expected. Usually land battle, you'll get trolled a little bit more, but here, you know. Okay, he just left. Maybe he was AFK? Maybe he was AFK, I don't know. And he, like, didn't get started on his army or something. Yeah, he had, like, a Blood Knight in reserve. It's weird. Okay. It's a trap! All right, guys. Here we go. Round 5 fight. So we had a really good first 2 games. I would say those were pretty competitive, sweaty matches. And now we're going to get a Chaos Dwarf game as well. Maybe he didn't want to play Chaos Dwarves versus Vampire Counts. It's a very even matchup. Either side can win. It just comes down to micro. We'll dodge him again if we get him, because he's clearly just trolling or, you know, not paying attention. All right, cool. So let's have some fun. We're on the Gates of Ekron, so it's time for Ita Chutu Dawi. So we're going to lock in the Chaos Dwarves. Oh. I believe this is someone from our Discord, right? The name seems familiar. Let me tag. Yeah, it's somebody who's in our Discord. Awesome. I don't want to speed ready up on them. We'll give them time to counterpick me here. And Yeah, this is somebody in our Discord. Great. Love to see it. Oh, they just literally played vampire counts. Okay, so we're going to get to do this again, round 2. Unfortunately, he saw my build probably. So he may be able to counter it. We'll have to see. I could switch it out. We're on what? Gates of Ekrend? Okay, Gates of Ekrend definitely keeps it kind of straightforward here. Okay, so yes, precious. And yeah, cut that. Get you on there, and you're good to party. I'm just gonna do a similar build. You know, if my opponent was watching and counter picking, it's fine. We're ready to go. You know what? That actually gives me an opportunity to change the build up a little bit. Yeah, that's fun. I have some cool ideas here. Okay, that looks great. And there is a unit here that's like very good, and it's usually not great in a lot of matchups, but in this particular situation, it's very menacing. 3 bulls, yeah, bulls on parade. Let's get 2 of those. And I think like 1 of these might be all right. Yeah, 1 of those might be okay. Astrogoth Zulahu. Probably need some cheap infantry. Against vampire counts, probably great weapons because they do have some shenanigans. They have some armor. Yeah, perhaps Harrison. Who knows? Good to be back on ladder. Yeah, ladder's great now. It's good. You get good games. You get good replays. Good action. Yeah. Angle, that's not necessarily true at the higher level. So you're saying vampire counts can't handle super elite infantry? They can, but it requires good micro and finesse. Chaos Dwarves versus vampire counts is actually a very even matchup. Typically what you do as vampire counts is, I'll wait till we load in. I don't want to give my opponent more ammo. You know, we'll wait and then I'll tell you guys. But yeah, it's very possible to deal with them. Like I've beaten Chaos Dwarf several times with vampire counts. Like against top players. It's doable for sure. Yeah, chevrons are definitely more niche and dom. You can use them in your starting army, but my opponent with the big schemes over there. Okay, so typically there's a couple, like the elite infantry, you can breath attacks from dragon characters, like decimate them. So if you effectively position 3 breath attacks on Ironsworn, that's turbo cost effective. Number 2, you can use Buno, but I wouldn't recommend it. I think a better choice would be vampires. Manfred, I would use Manfred on a Hellsteed with Winds of Death. It's pretty gross. Like if you get a good Winds of Death on a couple Ironsworn, it's pretty disgusting. So that's really good, and then you just avoid their big monsters. The Chaos Dwarves do usually do very well in the monster mash fight. They do very, very well. Yeah. They do indeed. I do have 1 unit of sneaky gets, I do. The blocker is gone, don't worry. Yeah, Dwarfs are very cool. They're a faction that I really enjoy playing. I would say Dwarfs are okay, but they're definitely on the lower end of the spectrum for a competitive dom. Itachutod. Evil Dwarfu. Alright, so in reserve we have Kadai Fireborn. Are like sleeper top tier in this matchup. They wreck Crypt Horrors and they do fire damage and magic damage. What more could you ask for? So I'll give my opponent a moment to set up here and we will see what they are doing. Hey, I'm gonna message my opponent. Good luck, have fun. All right. Looking good. And let's see what they got. You can definitely beat Chaos Swords with counts. I've lost it a handful of times. Sometimes you'll even do well on value with Dwarfs, but the vampire counts can beat you on objectives. That's also not an uncommon occurrence. So we got a Strigoi Lord and a Crypt Horror. So yeah, he definitely knew kind of what I was bringing to the yard here. All right, so what do we got here? We have a unit of zombie. It's calling you guys. Have you guys like just live in the bushes here? That's gonna be fine. I'm pretty sure my character squad will win, but you never know. I do have Final Transmutation too, so that's gonna be pretty good. The elite Chowie infantry will be problematic for him to deal with his current composition, so we're going to grab this objective, and then you guys can move up here in the bushes. The Baeltor's characters do fire damage and hit really freaking hard. Granted, he does have bonus first large, so I need to put some respect on that, like, for sure. All right, we're going to come over here now, keep you guys right there, and we got the 2 objectives. The Iron Chads stand at the ready. We can use our pistol to rip a couple shots here. I need to get my skirmishers under him, though, because I don't want to take this fight, like, fair. Chaos Dwarves are, you know, win at any cost kind of faction lore-wise, so we need to really, really capitalize on that. What do we got here? Graveguard Great Opens. All right, you love to see it. So first call-in is 1,000% Fireborn, right? 1,000%. We call in the Fireborn, and we live long and prosper. It's got to be the Devils of Schwarzhofen, okay? That's not bad at all. Let's drop a little Breatharoo right there, and then we can pull back. Is it going to go down? Yeah, it is. Nice. Oh, Evil Bale Taurus Breath. That actually did some really good damage. Damn. Okay. Let's take you here. Let's get back. And on the other side here, we can go ahead and do this. So we're going to move up there and just start shooting at these characters back here. And yeah, there's no sense in giving a fair fight. We need to just be evil, evil, evil. All right, let's call in the Fireborn. They're extremely good here. And cool. Yeah, the Devils, I don't know where they're going to engage. Maybe on that side, perhaps. We can start trying to snipe the Corpse Cart. And now our little Gobos have engaged on zombies. They should be able to kill them, no problem. Astrogoth Zulahu, indeed. He's not here in this game, so he's feeling a little bit neglected. We're going to pull back. We're going to save up a lot of Winds of Magic and just start shooting you if we can. Wearing down the big man. Blasting charges we can use on the Graveguard and use on the Graveguard here. And hopefully we can get some good damage here. All right, he's in a precarious position here. He's kind of like off in the bushes. All right, let's get back. The blasting charges were successful, so we did make contact with the Graveguard, which is really good. And breath attack right there on the boys. Those breath attacks did a lot of damage. Wow, I did not expect that. That was very, very solid. Okay, so we win that side. Definitely thinking about calling in a Fireglaive now. We're going to take the fight here. I'm going to see if we can make it work. We almost have enough for a full overcasted final transmutation, which we're definitely going to do. So we're going to do that and just nail this guy right in the face. Yep. Got him. Bale Taurus character's taking a little bit of work, but the fire damage characters are nasty. Plus, we have the Overwatch from the ground, which is something they need to put some respect on. All right, let's get the Fireglaze over there. We definitely are winning the fight, I think. Yeah, the Ghoul King is trying to run away now. My opponent, a little bit AFK with one unit. It's going to hurt them, but it's not the end of the world. And yeah, now we just chase. We just chase because he's hurting pretty bad. Our little Gobos on the other side doing good. We got Fireglaves coming up. And overall, how are we looking here? Yeah, we got to keep the pressure on. He's got nothing to peel me, so there's no sense. There's no reason to not chase here. No reason. All right. So keep chasing, keep chasing. The elites are doing very, very well. So we got that guy running for the hills. And now that he's running, I'm more than happy to turn on this other one, 2v1. And we'll just put some firepower there. My opponent, tactical reserves on the Devils. That's going to cost him quite a bit. It would have made a slight difference in that fight, but in a way, it maybe saved him a little bit because I would have gotten the final transmutation on them too. So he kind of dodged a bullet in a way. We need to pull back though now and get the Fireglaves to continue cooking. Let's pull you guys back as well. And yeah, you can see his character's coming. He's approaching healing cap, so we just save up for another final transmutation and then we cackle, right? Fireglaves, we need to get him up on the hill. And cool, so now we're running back. Let's get you focusing the Corpse Cart with the Unholy Lodestone and just try and kill that thing real quick. On the other side... No, I wasn't surprised that the breath attack wrecked my... I was surprised that that one did it. Oh my god, we just like annihilated that Corpse Cart, Jesus. I didn't think that the Death Shriek breath attack would be good against infantry, but it was a lot better than I expected, so that's basically what happened there. Alright, so the Fire Chads are going to start shooting, and we can get ready to go after the Blood Knights here. Let's call in another Fireborn. They're so freaky good in this matchup, I'm telling you. They're very, very strong. Okay, let's go here. The elite infantry are cackling pretty hard. And yeah, it's a big pain here. I'm going to go help my opponent here. I normally don't do this, but I'm going to go help him out by shooting at his inactive unit and trying to let him know that it's there. Because then he's going to see me attacking it and he's going to be reminded because, you know, I do feel a little bit bad. All right, so we are going to shoot them. He can get those active. So let's hope it works. Let's get the Fireglaive shooting here. We're going to pull back a little bit. Looks like he's coming into party here. Interesting. And we can just turn around and fight him here, actually. I'm more than happy to oblige. Okay, the other Fireborn unit has arrived. We're shooting at those guys. That should remind him. This is how you remind me what I always am. All right, so that's going to be a pretty nasty one. Oh, God, Anakin, I'm so weak. I could have probably killed his lord if I just sniped him there. Okay, is he paying attention here? What do I have to do to get him to pay attention to those guys, huh? But generally speaking, I don't think that would have made a huge difference. It would have helped, but yeah, it's he's definitely hurting right now. Come on, I'm poking for you. I'm trying to give you the goods here. On the other side, we're chilling out. We're gonna run under these guys, and yeah, we got them on the run now. So we're gonna hunt down these guys. Let's just go to full chase mode. Do a breath attack on the fleeing unit, and let's poke these guys. Breath attack there. Nice, nice. We made contact. Okay, we're just gonna keep shooting him until he pays attention to them. Because yeah, there's not much. Let's call in the Bull Centaur renders. Okay, let's finish off these Graveguard. He's pulled back. The dreaded tactical reserves. Yeah, Fireglaves are, you know, they're looking for a spot. We're gonna set him up on this hill. This is the ideal spot for them. There we go. All right. So we got him out there. So now he's paying attention. Good. Now we can start shooting him. I was trying to give him a chance to play with those units. All right. So let's pull back. Let's get the Chowie back on the point. Honestly, we could probably push him. We have such a value lead that I think we're cackling pretty hard here. I'm definitely going to call in another Beelzor's character here. Yeah, so those guys are almost melted. Here they go. And let's call in the 2 Fireborn units to go after these Blood Knights with one of these Chowie. All right, and they are crumbled down, so that's going to be gone and gone. So now we just follow with these skirmishers. I think we honestly just push up here. Let's get the Fireglaves on the Mortis engine. You guys can go here. And we just kind of keep screening out these characters like so. The other side, yeah, he's making some Graveguard with Great Opens, but we're going to take his home point. Burn the forces of evil. I mean, we're both evil as hell, so... Yeah, we're both like on the evil side of the spectrum. All right, so let's put Fire at Will on. I'm gonna just call in the Beelzor's again. I don't think he's gonna have great answers for that. Oh, look at all that fire damage. Oh yeah, that's the stuff right there, boy. All right, shoot that Strigoi Lord, and let's get the Firesworn blasting charges coming, and blasting charges on the Skeleton Spearman. We can shoot here to imbue fire vulnerability. Pretty sweet. And the Blood Knights we're just kind of watching with the Bull Centaur characters. The renders. I just finished painting up some renders in tabletop. They're really cool models. All right, so yeah, this fight's going well. The guns are shooting. We're gonna just final transmutation these guys now because it's gonna be great. Although using it on the blob might have been better, but that's gonna be pretty gross too. He needs when I think we are. Oh my god, that was like a wild disconnect there. Can you guys hear me? Are we back? Let's refresh that. Oh my god, what the hell was that? Is it going? I think we're going. Oh! We're back! We did it! Still in the game. I was like, that was one of the weirdest crashes I've ever had. It was like a full-on, like, my whole computer was like, no, dude, I'm... And then, but then OBS, like, exploded too. Maybe I need to update OBS. You hear me? Okay, cool. Yeah, thankfully the lag didn't cost me the game. That's like one of the few things that makes me salty is if like I'm winning a game and then lag causes me one. But granted, not that anything of this matters really. But yeah, you didn't miss too much, guys. You didn't miss too much. It was basically just us cleaning up the vampire counts here. We're massively ahead in value. Granted, that almost hurt pretty bad. That almost hurt pretty bad. All right, so the Iron Chads are going to pull back. Characters in there on the Devils. Let's get the Elite Troopers in. We got those scaries over there as well, and a couple Chowie infantry are making their way over that to that side as well. Bull Centaurs are crushing away. I'm tired. Yeah, it's really hot here. Like I'm like in a pool of sweat right now. So it's maybe my computer's like was having some overheating issues. I don't know. I'll have to make sure. I'll check after the stream. But yeah, we're back, guys. Thank you for your for staying around. You know. Okay, so yeah, my opponent isn't leaving for some reason, which is strange. He's just kind of hanging out back here. Maybe he thinks he's got a chance here. Maybe he thinks there's some evil schemes. But yeah, we're on top of the Mortis engine. The double monster build worked out pretty well. The Infernal Ironsworn were very, very beast mode. And yeah, we're going to nail him with this too. Cool. Is my game sound off? Okay, game sound's back online now too. Astragoth Zulahu. It's my only fan. Yeah, it is the fans. Maybe they're in a little bit of danger. Let's get him with the dreaded double breath attack timing. Oh, GG. GG. It's nice and cool here in Wales. Yeah, we need to move somewhere that's cooler, honestly, in the summers. It's freaking brutal here. But yeah, the build worked great. My opponent played very well, except for getting that unit. It was just You can't. Yeah, that 4,900 value though on that guy. Oh my god, that's savage. Bale Taurus 2,400. Yeah, most of the, wow, 2,500 on the Iron Glaives too. Look at that. They put some big hurt down. GG Mulganard, well played, man. Sorry about the forgotten unit. What can you do, you know? Feel free to queue up again. I think it's time for a little Sigmarite action. Let's unleash the Sons of Sigmar. Haven't played them in a while. They're a very mid-tier faction now after their nerfs, which is how they should be. I'm very happy they're back to their state where they're not OP. Corn next? We'll do Corn. Would you guys move over to Poland? At some point in our lives, we'll live in Poland for a while. Yeah, absolutely. To me, Sons of Sigma, for the Emperor. Here we go. Okay. Play a little bit of Empire, see what Random Gamer 21 has got. We'll do Corn on like a more brawl-centric map. This is Black Arcs. This is an OG map that was kept here. And yeah, we'll do something. Do you guys want like a sweaty build or more of like a meme-centric build? Now we're playing Beastmen. We probably have to play a little harder here. I actually have a cool build that's sweaty, but also has some cool stuff in it. So yeah, we'll show you what that looks like. I played this matchup recently with Subutai. We were practicing, which was a lot of fun. Never posted the replay. Shame, it was a good one too. All right, so that looks fine. Let's do this, and then cut that, keep this. So the hardest thing to deal with in this matchup are the Centaurs of Tzeentch. They're really, really menacing. Very hard to deal with. Been subscribed since college, man. That must have been, how long has that been? Your streams are always welcome. Distraction from studying many years later. You have your dream job, nice. Congratulations. In law enforcement, right on, man. You and Prof Pone both have been in that field. All right, so here we are. Garrett, thank you, man, and congrats. I'm glad to hear everything's working out for you. It's pretty rad. Life's good, huh? Life's good. We're getting on. So against these guys, against the Beastmen, I know the meta is like Steam Tank and all that, but we're going to do something different that I think could be fun. A little bit unorthodox, but should be effective. All right, so let's do that. And we're not going to use a land ship or a steam tank, I'm not thinking. I think we're just going to do some fun stuff here. Let's do this. Get a couple of you guys and call you in also. So cavalry for the cavalry, or cavalry. I always say that wrong. How about a sweaty meme? Yeah, this is kind of in the ballpark of that. Okay, I got a sweaty meme for you. This is like memey, but also sweaty. It has elements of both in it. Okay, so let's call you in and then get this. I've done it just for you, Harrison. You got something fun coming up. It's gonna be like competent, but also can we get like more of that? Let's see. That's okay. That's fine. Black Ark's a pretty big map. Definitely a good one for the Beastmen in my anecdotal experience. Beastmen hate this one trick. They do. Okay. And I think we can bring one of you guys just to keep them honest. Terror here is something that's good. I don't have any terror in my current build, so that's a bit of a bummer. Empire Knights are great in this matchup, to no one's surprise. Demogryph Knights are a little bit precarious to bring if you're not going to bring healing, so I think you usually stay away from that. How about Volkmar? Volkmar, no, this build has a specific tune to it that I need to keep. Otherwise, it won't work super well. All right, let's get you guys. Looks fine. Yes, good, Anakin. Good, good. Two of those. Let's cut this, and then we can get some state troopers. And yeah. Yeah, this could work. I could get wrecked pretty badly. It depends on my opponent's micro. There's one big piece that is very important here. Will Sigmar preserve us? Find out on today's episode. Yeah, truly, truly. We'll try to. Hey, Garrett. Thanks again, man. End of the train. Yeah, right on, dude. Right on. Way back in the old day. So we got Black Arc here, big open map. That side objective 3 is pretty tough to get from the Beastmen. You can try and hold it, but their maneuverability makes them really good at hitting and running on those points. So it's a dangerous one. I'm Random Gamer. I started playing. Oh, right on. You're okay, but you're really bad. Hey, I believe in you, Lucas. I believe in you. My build is good, but it has a couple elements that are probably not meta. We'll do like a complete meme build at some point tonight. This one is good though. It has Elspeth on horse as a caster with double engineer. It's a really, really fun playstyle. So you go Elspeth and then double engineer, and you go like poke and harass with those. And yeah, you do it. So we'll get you guys, and then halberds are amazing units. They're very solid in my opinion. So we get a halberd core here, and we're just gonna get like one huntsman sitting in the middle. The biggest problem we have is dealing with frickin' Ungor Raiders. Those guys are so annoying. Okay, so we'll just send you down to the bottom objective. And, you know, we got the Black Alliance too, because why wouldn't we? They're super cool. So this is the element that isn't meta, the Black Lions, but they could be devastating if he's not able to catch them, right? So my opponent probably can set up in the next minute. We got grenade launchers in reserve, free company militia. You got Reichsguard Knights, some basic state troopers, all that goodness. No, I haven't heard that one, Hosen. Yes, I haven't. Graduated back in 2019, luckily. Missed some of the... Oh, yeah. 2019, it was a lifetime ago, man. Jeez, it was like 5 or 6 years ago. Crazy. So beastmen have got some scariness here. Let's go start the harass. I think I'm just going to do a lane pushing strategy where I ignore the side here, and I just go right up the middle, because it's going to be hard to get them there. No cannons for me at the moment. Arguably would have been good. But you better be careful with Malagor. What does he have? Traderkin? Oh, he's got a couple different spells. Not all of them, but some. Yeah, right? So yeah, these engineer characters are pretty menacing. You'll see. They have the Mercurial Shot ability, which does a lot of damage. And I can also shoot at and or attempt to snipe Malagor. So we're going to start trying to snipe him. And also shoot here. You better be careful with Malagor for sure. He's getting a little bit danger close to me. If the Black Lions knew how to turn their head properly, he would be in big danger. Okay, so we get some nice shots. And the Mercurial Shot goes down. Oh yeah, damage, baby. All right, so let's get on these. Start shooting at the Centaurs. We're going to call in the Zentler's Reichsguard out of Vanguard to kind of protect the Black Lions. And Malagor taking a little bit of damage. Let's shoot these guys. Black Lions are putting some big damage down. And we're just going to kind of slow push here. We're just going to make our way up. Cool. Shoot the Minotaurs. We got the Harpies coming in. And let's shoot these Minotaurs too. And then we just kind of slow push our way up. All right, so here they come. The Ungor Raiders are here, causing havoc to no one's surprise. See if we could like wear those guys down. A couple huntsmen nearby. Let's keep these guys here. The dreaded Harpies looking to do a little bit of flanking. But we have time. We're just going to focus on value trading here. All right, so yeah, we're still getting good shots. These guys are moving in. I'm not sure where he's going to go with those Harpies. Maybe he's thinking about moving in on me here. Maybe. And we can go ahead and use another Mercurial Shot. Just try and wear down some of these infantry. Those are shielded Gors, so he does land. Well played. Very sneaky, so we get the charge. And yeah, the Engineers have done some damage. Black Lions are wrecking those Minotaurs back there, so we have all the time in the world. It's still very early in the game. Elspeth is doing it. Let's dodge that. Yeah, that's a hard one to dodge. Pendulum is incredibly hard to dodge, actually. Get these halberds back. We have dealt with the flyers in the distance. Elspeth and company are laughing it up. And let's run you back. Let's get the Reichsguard Knights to intercept now, and we can start pushing now. So we're gonna push. We're gonna push. Send these halberds up and these halberds up. Guns. Let's get you back online. Start shooting at these. Halberds here. You guys here. And I think we're just gonna swarm with a bunch of cavalry. I think that's gonna be the play. Yeah, let's call it some Empire Knights. Sigmar's chosen. All right, Zentler's Reichsguard are gonna just absolutely steamroll these guys. Let's shoot at Malagor here. I should say Buna for Centaurs, 100%. But overall, we're moving up. We're doing some work. And we do see Malagor, the Dark Omen, running for his life there a little bit. All right, let's call in another Empire Knight. Move these guys up. Reichsguard Knights have gotten into the cookie jar. And now we see Centaurs coming on the outside here. So we're going to do this. Move you guys over this way. Switch these Huntsmen on and bring our characters back to help stabilize that position. All right. So how are we looking? Halberds are getting into position, and let's get you here, and you're not going to catch those guys in a million years, so let's go intercept there. And Empire Knights can go head off those Centaurs. Let's get the Black Lions to start going after the throwing weapons. And are we getting flanked by anything? Yeah, there's a little bit of a sneakiness here, some Centaurs with throwing weapons. So we're going to try and screen them out here. Looking good. Reichsguard Knights are at the ready, General. And definitely just like dropping a fat Fate of Buna on top of these guys is going to be pretty cost effective. You can see the objective here is in some danger. And now that he's kind of abandoned the bottom point, we can send some units to go try and start contesting that. Very loose contesting, but we're still going to try. All right, so those guys are paying the troll toll. We do get kind of juked here a little bit. So good micro from my opponent here, but we're going to get these hounds 100%. And Malagor's, he's playing a dangerous game. He's playing a very dangerous game. We might actually be able to just straight up kill him. As long as the black lions are still on line 2, we're going to be, you know, he's not going to be able to safely bring Minotaur units in. That's for sure. All right, so that fight went pretty well for us. We are catching these guys. Let's go down here. These are Centaurs of Tzeentch, so no thank you. I don't feel like fighting those. We can like just start sending in infantry to slow push it. And this objective is very close to flipping, actually. He doesn't have a lot of good sustainable units on it. Move you guys up, and we are in good shape. We are in very, very good shape. So we got the Mercurial shots, so let's creep in there. Do one right here and one right here. Those are pretty devastating and start wasting the Minotaurs. All right, so we nailed down the gun units. Malagor is fleeing the scene. We've dealt with mobility, so let's go hammer the flank and get Centaurs shooting here. You guys pull back in a little bit tighter. And right here, we can just form ranks like so. And I think we have enough of a value lead that we're just going to be in very, very dominant shape here. As a matter of fact, let's just kind of progressively work on the Lord here. Black lions are melting like all these things. It's freaking awesome, dude. Okay, so next up, Free Company Militia out of Vanguard to sustain here. That's going to be pretty big. So we'll get 2 Free Company. They're very good on this map. And Halberds into the Minotaurs. Nice Flock of Doom right there. We're going to do Death's Timekeeper on you. Let's just keep whittling them down. They're about to break. The Halberds and the Zentler's Reichsguard should be able to get him. Let's see if we can get a pick here. He's juking very well. My opponent is doing the classic juking. So this, if you're watching this back, random gamer, is definitely a mistake. You can't have that much of your army sitting and chilling there, especially when I'm committing like 90% of my forces to your primary position here, right? All right, so let's get you up and get you guys moving up to the point here. You guys moving up, and you guys can go there. The artillery is still feasting like the heathen kings of old. Let's get those Free Company coming here. And Malagor is juking the shots from the Black Lions, but they're still making decent contact. Yeah, you can't afford to be... Okay, now he's moving. That's good. And when he does that, we could just move up with these guys. Yeah, that's the play. Okay, so now there is going to be some back pressure. So we just get some defenders for our back point, and yeah, just basically hold that. So Malagor is running off the battlefield. The Knights are finishing off the Harpies, slowly but surely. Beastmen are in more or less a bit of a full route here. We do have the... Oh, you guys ready for the Forbidden Tactics? Restocking ammo on the Black Lions. Oh, God, I'm so wrecked right now. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff. All right, let's surround you guys. Get the Halberds there. Basically GG at this point. It's a very big value gap. We are going to get hunted here, which is unfortunate, but, you know, what can you do? And we have some Free Company. We could pop them out, have them, you know, put some firepower down to help the troopers out. But restocking the dreaded Black Lions is certainly a play. All right, let's go here. Have you guys run down those gore herds coming on up. You guys move over here, and that is 1,000% GG. That's illegal, it should be. I know, it's illegal in 25 states. All right, so let's get the Mercurial shot in those guys. Love that ability, very underrated. And what do we got back here? A couple huntsmen, fine. Let's go run them down. And now we need to reform ranks here. Our formation is like super haggard. It's very undisciplined. These are some drilled state troopers. They should be able to reform lines here. So let's reform. And do we have enough for a Buna? We don't, but we could still Spirit Leech these Sentis. That's going to be fine. Let's do that. Charge them. Start focusing on this side a little bit. Let's run these guys down. And cool. The Black Lions, the forbidden ammunition replenishment tech. It's too much to bear. So we can actually fully stock this thing. Oh, I love that. How cool is that? We have a fully stocked Black Lions after all that. That's rad. GG, well played. That's a tournament build I've used without the Black Lions, but I do have them in reserve in my tournament version. He played very well, though. For somebody who just started a couple months ago, very solid scrap. Very solid scrap. GG. So Black Lions got 2k value. I mean, you know, not amazing. Elspeth and the Engineers were effective. Heavy Cavalry are always a big winner in that matchup. For his build, I would probably... It's not bad, honestly. It's pretty decent. Probably just Flock of Doom. Yeah, Gorbel's fun. I don't hate Gorbel in that matchup. Gorbel is good because if they do bring a steam tank, you have something to stop it. Yeah, and he had Centaurs, more Centaurs of Tzeentch for sure. Yeah, they're the worst. I think I need a Trader. Yeah, Traderkin and more infantry. So let me give you a build real quick for that matchup, bud. So if you're playing Beastmen into Empire, there's a couple choices. Morker, Malagor is fine. You just go Malagor with, not Malagor, excuse me. You could use the Great Bray Shaman, but it is a little bit vulnerable to being sniped out. So Malagor is actually a good choice. You could just go Malagor with something wicked comes this way. You keep that. You can probably honestly cut these just to go cheapo. You keep those. And from here, Pendulum isn't terrible. But yeah, honestly, just Flock Spam is probably your most cost-effective bet. You could bring in Feebling Foe as like a clutch play. So in reserve, you're going to want to max out on Centaurs of Tzeentch, probably. In your starting army, you want Shielded Ungors and probably just a million Raiders because they're really annoying to deal with. And then Butchers of Kalkengard. I like the Gorbel pick. You were onto something there. And for abilities there, what do you want to bring? Probably just Slaughterer's Call. Aside from this, you can bring like one Centaur in your starting army. But yeah, Centaurs of Tzeentch are your best friend. And probably actually you could bring one of you in reserve and do like something like that. And then you want to get Centaurs in reserve, basic Centaurs. Probably, you know what? Yeah, that's probably okay. You go like 2 of those here. As far as this goes, then you get Zangors. Zangors are really good against Empire. Although we've already used most of our Chaos Marks. So you get a Zangor unit and then something like this. Traderkin is very strong. It wouldn't have been that good against my build. I like this a lot though. You could also like change it up. Yeah, cut this and get like some War Pigs. Some Poison Hounds or something. Something like this. Yeah. Alright. Because here's the thing, like Traderkin would have damaged my characters, but it wouldn't have like killed them. And they were mostly kiting characters. And Elspeth does have that healing ability. So I don't know how strong that would have been. Yeah, well played, Lucas. Well played. Hopefully that was helpful, bud. All right. I feel like this is like the same person we played earlier, but just under a different name. Somebody wanted Khorne, right? Yeah, this is a really good Khorne map. So we're going to do the Blood God here. Let's lock it on up. Get Wookiee Claw there and call it a day. Call it a day. Yeah, it's really fun to be able to go back and do ladder streams, though. I definitely missed it. And the action is great. Just like back-to-back games, no wait time in between. Always fun. Because Dom ladder was just, awful for so freaking long. It's freaking terrible. I don't know why he's taking so long. I wonder what he's up to. What evil schemes are afoot on the other side? Yeah, that build is like not easy. There's a million units you have to micro, but overall it should be pretty good. All right, so against the Dark Elves, we're going to try something really funky, borderline meme, but see if we can make it work. Karanak is okay here. But like there's probably other choices that are quite good too. Okay, so let's do that, and then we can do. Oh, that's a bug. Is it? Oh no, it's because of this stupid thing in reserve. Okay. Yeah, Karanak is an interesting one. So this build, I don't know how it's gonna play. It could be really funky. Let's cut that, and then we can get you guys. Cool. You guys are going to love this. Yo, Turin, you just helped me. This will be a glorious battle. Oh, I just helped you? Oh, God. How did I help you? It was not meant to be. Uh-huh. Oh, man. Harrison, no. I know that would be strong, but what I'm doing is going to be way cooler. Trust me. Trust me, you're going to like the way you look. I guarantee it. Okay, so those are fine. We could bring like one of these to keep it honest. And, oh yeah, dude, I'm so excited. This is going to be pretty hype. This is a very, very different build. Blood for the Blood God? Yeah, yeah. Oh, Shiesty, sounds good, man. Well, I'm excited to see if you can handle it. This build is like maybe good. It's up for debate. So he's playing Dark Elves. We'll do Karaneth's Sons. That sounds super cool. Hey, where's Professor? Thank you for the tenor, man. Blood for the Blood God. All day, man. All day. Hey, well played, Phoenix. Well played. We played earlier. You did really good. Yeah, you did really good, Phoenix. Well played, dude. You should come play in some of our tourneys, man. You represented well. Okay, against Dark Elves, I think we do need another one of these. And then, you guys remember that? Oh my God, it was so good. No, and then. God, those were magical times, weren't they? Early 2000s comedies were pretty wild. You know, yeah, I think that's good enough. This is a bit of a memey one, I think. But it could be very strong too. I don't know. We're gonna try it out. I'm not brave enough. Oh, you'd be fine, dude. Our tournaments are very casual. It's relaxed. Like there's no stress. And usually people play Swiss, so you get to play 4 games. There's no elimination in the early rounds. It's very, very relaxed. You'd be fine. Yeah, join our Discord. Do you have any mods here you could drop a link? Dude, where's your car? Oh my God, I love that movie. No, and then. That's probably my favorite scene in Dude, Where's My Car? When he's ordering the Chinese takeout food. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, it was amazing times. They don't do it like that anymore. They don't. All right, let's get this party started. And if you guys haven't seen that, that's definitely an old movie, but just Google Dude, Where's My Car? And then it's so stupid. It's so freaking stupid. All right, so this is a Khorne map. I like Khorne a lot on this map. I think they'll be great. Yeah, early 2000s had some pretty wild comedy. Some of it aged pretty well, some of it didn't. You know. Yeah, that's for sure. Oh, you're not. I try not to roast you when I cast. Don't worry, you'll be fine. All right, team, let's get it going. Let's have some fun. So here's what we got. We have Valkia. We got double cultists who are going to go spec ops on the back objective with a couple marauders. All right, just like so. But then we have the dreaded double skull cannon. Skulls for the skull throne all freaking day, baby. 2 and then 3, so you guys go to the back objective. You also have the Hounds of the Blood Hunt. They're very good. They regenerate, so what more could you want? You ever watch Punk'd? Of course, that was on TV when I was like very young. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm not too young, but like a teenager. All right. So let's get it going, man. Only 6 units? What the hell is his build? And he's probably gonna friggin' give me the business here. I didn't bring Marauder Horseman Throwing Axes, which takes away a lot of my anti-large potential. But with just 6 units, your battlefield agency is going to be kind of hard, like holding objectives. I don't know how it's taken him so long with just 6 pieces. Maybe he's like an elite infantry box, like Phoenix or Blackguard. I do not know what to expect. Wild biker tech, yeah. The skull cannons are fun.
It is done.
It is done. I almost brought the Bulldogs of Khorne. I've been using them a little bit. Oh, we need a Warriors of Chaos game next. Yeah, let's go. Maybe elves. All of you elf folk, we need to get you a game tonight as well. I often neglect elves. It's very easy to do. Okay, elite infantry, cool. That'll be fun. All right, let's get you to the back point. Take these marauders over there, and then you guys move up to the middle, and you go out here, and we can use you to go cap. All right, so let's go shoot at the elite troopers. Valkia just needs to go get a fat Sleipnir. Okay, Meta Lord. Very off meta for the rest of the build, though, I would say. We're threatening the back objective, but it doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to fight over it. If he has like a critical mass back there, I'm just going to let him have it, and then we'll fight elsewhere, right? Bloodletters will be very good, although Hargoneth Executioners can fight them well. I told these things not to fire at will. Hopefully they listen to their orders. The 2 cultists on foot will be very annoying to kill without his dragon. The dragon we hunt with Valkia is the play. Fire everything! Alright, here we go. Firing everything. Did we hit? Oh, we hit him, dude. He should just GG right now. The skull cannons have made contact. You know? Oh god, there's a little bit of lag. Oh! Up to the middle you go. Oh, the forbidden skull cannons. They're too good. How can you beat these? You can't. Oh, the jukes. Alright, so let's shoot the bolt fiends here and go dive them with Valkia. So we just like chill in the bushes. If he's gonna, you know, chill out over there, we don't worry about it. Let's go shoot some elite blackguard there. That's gonna be fine. Alright, we'll call in some bloodletters. Cultists are retreating. Oh yeah, dude. The skull cannon, truly the forbidden tech. How is he gonna beat this? I don't know if it's humanly possible. It probably isn't. Alright, so also a little bit maybe overextended with those bolts, so we're gonna just call in some Furies, see if we can keep them honest here. Shoot, you guys. We got this point, and now we can bring you doggos over the top. Skull cannon time. Oh, yeah. Oh! We did dodge it. Nice. Cool. So, yeah, now we do this. We just kind of play a little cagey here. Let's move you guys up and get you guys ready to go there, and then these guys can come back this way. We retreat back. Valkia is going to go dive in. And let's get another Fury going. All right, so now we got Fury number 1 and Fury number 2. And here comes some troops here. It looks like they're getting ready to move to the middle. And the cultists will probably be able to win that fight in the back. Yeah, looks like he's thinking about rushing middle now. We are up heavily on points, though, which is good. On Death Pass, this is like very much like an old school domination map where the points are really important. All right. So we've gotten that. Furies are just waiting to strike, but we're just juking and being very cagey. Okay. The forbidden skull cannons must run. Yeah, all right. Let's get one more Fury coming out. We're not going to commit to like an alpha strike till we get like a critical mass, right? All right, you guys can attack there. You guys go this way. Cultists will struggle a little bit against the Harganeth. What the hell? Oh, I forgot where these guys were doing. Okay, let's get them around the back. Oh no, the skull cannons have been hit. They're too weak. So we do get in, actually get a decent little engagement right there, and let's attack these guys too. Cultists have engaged against those homeboys there. And these Furies are going to be sacrificed to the gods. That's just 100% facts. But we probably will take his back objective. We've gotten the hunting here. This map really favors, like, you know, Valky needs to go get Sopneers right now. It really favors, like, if I decide to fight him in the middle, it's going to favor him. Because it's like a big choke point, right? So we need to be really cagey here. So let's recharge into these guys. Let's get you guys parked up. The flesh doggies are around the back of the army here. The skull cannon kite is real. It's doing work. Let's fight here. Let's get you guys back. Just run away. Bloodletters come in, and let's get on the Harganeth Executioners. All right, so this is looking very good for us. We're definitely going to win that. But man, those Harganeth boys fought really hard. They fought very, very hard. All right, let's get you on the dragon. You know what? We could actually just intercept here. It's fine. And uh-oh, that's not good. All right, back through there you go. And yep, back through here, back through there. All right, let's get you all nice out and out of here. There's a Sopneer right there. Back objective is looking to be ours, but not before these cultists get their absolute butts kicked. Oh, that was the blades of oh, that was the fancy ROR. Oh, okay, that makes a little bit more sense now. All right, let's get some Minos, bring them up, get these doggies back, and Valkia is going to use the demon shield to make sure she doesn't take too much damage. Let's get these Furies away. So Valkia is impervious to damage right now. You get Skull Cannon here, get these Minos to bro charge in there. Pull you guys back this way. And Valkia is going to need to find a way to escape now. Those were the ROR. That makes a lot more sense now. All right. So let's get these cultists lurking, and you can attack these chariots. Let's get these doggies to attack the chariots also. Skull cannons, we're going to get them in melee versus units. And Valkia, I think, has escaped. No, she's still trapped there. That's not good. Cultists can actually just chill back there. There's not too much else for them to do. All right. So we're looking good. This fight's good here. Valkia is going to escape. Overall, the Dark Elf army is very pulled apart. Value's close, but, you know, that's that could change in a moment. Do we charge in here? No, I don't think we do. All right. Back you go, and let's just get Marauders and Marauders. All right, so we're going to get you guys to push up in the middle here. Valkia is going to fight this thing. Sure, why not? And Furies, let's get them across to help out with the rest of the fighting. Overall, the Corn Dogs, we got more mobility coming in. So it's going to be Thunderbolts and Lightning, a little bit frightening. All right, let's retreat, and you guys have pulled back. Let's get some more forbidden shots in here against the elite troopers. And when these Marauders arrive, that's when we can start partying. Valkia is being like escorted off the battlefield by this shrine. I do not know what's going on with that, but it is pretty funny. And I don't need to commit to a fight here, right? Like I have the 2 objectives. My opponent has 1, so it's on them to take risky plays. I can just skull cannon them safely from a distance. What the hell is going on here? Look at this. He's being like bumped. This is like some weird shit. Look, I'm like being pushed off the battlefield. Look, she's literally not attacking back. Okay, there she goes. Now she's fighting back. Oh my god, that was some Jankimus Prime. Alright, let's get the Marauders there. We're chilling. He's going to have to come for the back objective eventually. Okay, Valkia now has this thing trapped up. It looks like she's fighting now, I think. Chaos Knights would not be very good against these elite kind of positions here. So we're just going to retreat back. And, alright. Yeah, so Skull Cannons do replenish ammo in melee. That's why I'm like, I want a melee fight. But yeah, this isn't going to work here. He's going to have to go for his back objective or my home at some point. Which we can just follow him if he decides to do that. Okay, and back here, I mean, this is like some weird stuff. Valkia looks like she's connecting now. Sleipnir would be good. We got more Scourge Runner Chariots coming in, which I love. Super cool. Oh, the dreaded lag. Oh, I'm too weak. Help me. Okay, Marauders, stay here. Skull Cannons are chilling out. I can't tell you how many tournament games I played on this map in the early days of Warhammer 3. Man, so many. Alright, the cows are on parade. You see the big scaries coming in. Get you guys to charge there if they want to fight, maybe. Get bloodletters on those units, and then you can get the skull cannon over there too. Valkia is going to head this way. And we can call a couple of these guys out of reserve to go jump on the range units. So it looks like we are going to get a fight here, which is fine. Good Soul Stealer, really good play. I was baited. I was duped. Alright, so that's going to be a messy one, for sure. Hopefully the Minotaurs will fight well. We don't have too much in reserve here. Hopefully the Minos can just, hang in there. We'll do a buff here, so let's go ahead and wait for the lag to subside. Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. Oh, lag. Okay, so let's get the Skull Cannons on there and get you on the Bolt Fiends. Valkia is going to come back across this way. And that should shut those down. And aside from this, let's get another Fury unit to help out. Oh, just the lag pain, dude. Just pure pain, this is. But this position's going to be good. We should overwhelm it here. Especially with Valkia coming back in. She can get a fat Sleipnir. And we got the 2 machines there doing work. Alright, so that thing's being chased. Let's make sure they stay offline. How are the Minotaurs doing? It's a little dodgy. It's a little bit dodgy. Alright, Valkia is going to be needed. I think we win on this point, though. I think we do. Yeah, the Bloodletters will kill the Harganeth Executioners, and we'll chase these guys down. You guys get on the Bolt Fiends here. That was a good fight for my opponent there. Although the Minotaurs are still going. They're not giving up. They don't hear no bell. Let's go get on these guys here. The Skull Cannons are replenishing their ammo, which you gotta love to see. Valkia is where? So Valkia can hunt down the character here, to keep it honest, maybe. We got the 2 cultists. Let's pull them back to middle. Over here. Yeah, we can unsummon you too. I think that'll be fine. And get these Marauders heading over here too. Alright, so my opponent, the die is cast. We know what they're going to do now. They're going for the back objective, which is fine. We'll just call out some flesh doggies. And we'll hopefully be able to take down those chariots with all these numbers. Valkia can keep the sorcerer character honest. And the middle is probably going to flip to us. Oh man, no, never mind. Holy shit, the Skull Cannons are getting wrecked. It's a cursed lag, dude. It's truly forbidden. Oh my god, get out of there. The Bloodletters have almost gotten those elites down. Almost. I am down on value now. Let's see what we got. Alright, let's get on this. Valkia keeps hunting this character down. Really threw it with those damn Skull Cannons. They like should be healthy and providing to the battle now. Is this one going to stabilize? Is there any chance? It's at negative 22. This one, I accidentally hit the unsummon button. Pretty hilarious. Minotaurs, let's get them over here. Let's fan out here. Valkia keeps hunting that character. And we've almost got these guys down, almost. We're getting there. Double Cultist is on its way across. Marauders are just being chads. Let's get this, get the Houndos to go after the Scourge Runners. This is some forbidden lag for sure. So what do we do next? More bloodletters for the middle. Bloodletters for the bloodletter god. We've almost got those elite infantry down. They've been hanging in there like absolute champions. The back is going to take a considerable amount of resources to clear up. Valkia is showing this character who's boss. Let's go get on the Scourge Runner Chariot. I think we are in a comfortable position. I think we're in pretty good shape here. Got another bloodletter coming. All right, let's shoot and call it another Fury. We need Furies to counter the mobility. If we don't have anything, the mobility is going to be able to just blast us. Chaos Knight unit could be a decent option too. Alright, so we got these guys on the middle with the Bloodletter unit on the way in. Skull Cannon is cruising over. Over here, the Dark Elves are basically in full retreat. We see a Shade unit. Wow, okay, that's cool. I love Shades. But they're gonna get it pretty good right now. They're gonna get absolutely wrecked, and that's gonna be a bit of a pain train for my opponent here. Oh god, yeah, that Demon Shield was nice. Okay. So back to the middle. Let's get you guys there. And you guys just summon a Bloodletter unit. So we summon that. Clear these guys out. A couple of you guys turn about face. And we get the summon, which is going to be very useful. That shrine has been pretty cool, actually. That's been very disruptive. I'm going to save for a Sword of Khorne. So the Shades do get it. Valkia can keep on this character. Not that we're going to kill it, but yeah, we're definitely going to cause some harm. And now we just tar pit objectives, right? I think so, because we're going to have a triple cap here. The Hound units should be able to effectively deal with this. The Shades, we have had Shade thrown on them. And let's get another Bloodletter unit. Bloodletters are so freaking good after the update, by the way. They're just a great unit. Like, they'll kill armored cavalry, too. They're good against a whole bunch of stuff. So we still have one cultist summon here. Oh, the Skull Cannon. Still sending messages to my opponent, even at this point in the game. Alright, so Valkia and company are hunting. Let's come across. Looks like more cold one people. Bloodletter summon is still here. I'm more than happy to just engage them head up. Got another Bloodletter unit coming. Is it going to go to my back objective? I'm pretty tar pitted back there. There would be a lot to deal with. And let's get you to shut down the bow unit. You to hunt down the dragon. There's going to be a Soul Stealer right now. 100% Soul Stealer time. Get another dual weapon warrior. Move him up to the point here. And Valkia. God, I wish we had dedicated servers, man. CA really fumbled with that, didn't they? Alright, let's use another summon, which is going to be good. Alright. GG, well played. GG, well played. Alright. So the Skull Cannon were not good. I think... I don't know. Maybe they were annoying. I feel like if we just brought two other units, like good quality units, we would have had that middle objective way sooner. And they got close to paying for themselves, I guess. Cultists were good at wrestling the back point. Valkia was a Chad as always, a Chadette. And yeah, cool build. The elite infantry did better than I expected. Fun stuff. Supreme Searchers, only 1,400. Wow. We held her to a low amount of value. That was truly a haggard game. It was. It was indeed. Thank you guys for joining. It's been fun so far tonight. Sorry for the crash earlier. It's pretty much been the only issue. One sec, just open it up, putting on the fan. Oh, it's so damn hot. Gorefeast would barely even make a... Yeah, Gorefeast would be nice on Scarbrand, because he's got a big HP pool, so the percentage-based healing would be nice. The Elder... Man, we're playing a lot of games on Death's Pass here today, aren't we? Who have we not played? Who do we never play? Let's do some Elves. Let's do some hardwood, baby. Let's do some elven shenanigans. It is really freaking hot. GG, Shiesty, GG. Where do you live, by the way? We had some lag between us, I'm curious. Oh, the Chowie. The Chowie versus the Wood Elves. Okay, this will be fun. Alright, so let's get the Wookiee Claw Blocker up and see what my opponent's got in store. Unfortunately, this kind of ruins my Mel Gibson build. He's not very good against Chowie. Alright, so, yeah. Let's try those guys out. I feel like they're... Oh, this is going to be so fun. From Denver? Oh, I wonder why we lagged. We're pretty close. Probably on... I guess it's peer-to-peer, so you never know. Oh, Mel Gibson's so... You know what? I think sometimes you just have to answer the call of the wild. I have to do it. I can't play this game without that. That's just got to be the case. So against their infantry, Dwarf warriors can be menacing. War dancers, of course, will still beat them. We need a caster of some sort if we're going to bring that character. We'll do. Remind me to play Warriors of Chaos next game. We've already had Nurgle and Khorne today, so I figured it's time to change it up a little. All right, that looks like fun. Do they actually do good? I don't know. We'll find out. We will find out. So you need a Branch Wraith, obviously, and we will do those 2 spells. Got this. You know, there's actually like a bunch of Wood Elf abilities that do better if you're in the trees. And on this map, that could actually be relevant, which is pretty hilarious, actually. 2, 3, and then we get these guys in reserve. Let's just throw you in the starting army. We're gonna get real crazy with this one. We're gonna get real nuts. Okay. I like the direction this is going. How much more expensive are they? 1450? Okay, sweet. Wow. I do not know how this is going to work out. Could be really good. Could be terrible. Eternal Guard are okay here. Maybe a couple Azrai Spears just for some poking. Dryads are weak to fire damage, which kind of sucks. So they will take a lot of damage from random Chorf units. So we got this. Oh, the Firebark Elders could be an interesting one, right? Because they have 40% fire res and missile resist and physical res. What about like the Firebark Elders? I actually don't hate that. It's not terrible. All right. Yeah, screw it. Let's see what the hell happens. This build is definitely not meta, but it could work well. Durthu against Chorfs is just asking to lose because they will shoot you with rockets all day. You want to see some orcs? Yeah, I'm down for some orcs. I'm down for it. We have AC. Yeah, we have it. So where I live in a mountain valley. It's during the day, it's usually over 100 here during the summer, or like high 90s. So the house with our central AC, which we have, is about 20 degrees cooler than, maybe like 15 to 20 degrees cooler than outside. Maybe like 18. So if it's like 100 outside, it's like 80 inside, which is not bad, but it's rough still. Durthu is cool, but like against Chowie, dude, you're just asking to die, you know? What has magic melee attack for Chowie outside of the beasts? They have the Kadai Fireborn, which are pretty good against Wood Elves, actually, because they wreck Dryads and all their infantry. Which I just realized. So they have Kadai. They can make any of their demon trains hellbound, which gives them magic damage. Yeah, they have a fair amount. And Infernal Ironsworn do fire damage with their blasting charges. Blazing Beards of Basharik, I think, do. Alright. So you guys are going to love this. This is going to be very fun. So we have Mel Gibson. We got your boy Mel Gibson and a Branch Wraith. Triple Waywatcher. And then we have 2 Deepwood Scouts who are going to move up here. And 1 Light Cav who's going to go capture the side objective. So this is going to be very fun. Okay. We're eventually, I don't know. We're probably going to move somewhere with cooler weather, though. The summers here are just nasty. Plus, Anna hates hot weather, too. Infernal Guard, the basic ones, don't do fire damage, I don't think. I had to bring Mel Gibson. He's very risky in this matchup, but in a way, he's actually good against the big characters. If he can avoid the rockets, we'll be okay. 39. Oh yeah, that's warm. Yeah, Swift River Shards are pretty mean. What do we got? Ita Chutu, Astrogoth, Zulahu. Okay, that's what's going on. Lord of the Hunt. So cool, dude. Not seeing any artillery, which is pretty hog wild. So we're going to go ahead and just send some Eternal Guard to the back objective. And I think we just go hunting, right? Astrogoth is a very small target. Oh, shit, we have a Magma Cannon. Okay. Hold up. If we can creep up on that Magma Cannon, that could be pretty brutal. What do we got on the side here? That's going to be some Infernal Guard. Okay, we don't want to shoot there. The Magma Cannon is getting a little bit danger close, but we're going to go waddle for the back objective right now. Yeah, pretty evil stuff. All right, let's move you guys up. Yeah, getting to that Magma Cannon is not going to be easy. I'm going to try and do it this way. We have some Infernal Guard coming around there. All right, so let's throw some Javelins at the big Bale Taurus. Branch Wraith is going for the back point. Orion takes it like a champ. What are these? These are Chaos Dwarf Warriors and Chaos Dwarf Warriors. Okay, that's fine. Way Watchers. Oh man, what are we shooting at here? We need to save that ammunition. 100%. All right. So we're gonna try and creep through there, and on that same coin, we're gonna try and creep through here. Orion is just going to cause some havoc, although Astrogoth will actually trade pretty well into him, so we need to be respectful of Astrogoth here. And he's very quick, too. So let's move here. Let's come through here, see what we can find. I want to catch that Baletor sitting still and just, like, pop it in the face. And the rest of the army is going to get on that objective. Orion's going to pull back. We do see the Chowie warriors there. Okay, a little scary. All right, let's shoot the Bale Taurus now. We can show our hand. Oh, that's going to be a lot of... Oh, but it just did its moving animation right as I freaking shoot at it. Oh, that feels bad. Yeah, that's why that thing's good. It has such solid animations. Okay, so we got what? Infernal Guard here? Yeah, it's going to be some Infernal Guard. All right, so let's pull back this way. Let's do this. And on the back objective here, we need to go ahead and send the Wild Hunters of Kurnus. I think that's going to be good. And then you guys can go fire at will and pull back here. Okay. So we're on the point. We can start hitting them with a little bit of Melkoth's Lovin'. Looks fine to me. The Chaos Dwarves are going to need to move out of their box. This is how you play against more static armies, typically. Wild Hunters of Kurnus should trade reasonably well against some of these units. So let's get you guys this way and just kind of keep shooting. No problemo. The Chowie Warriors, we can just kite them back. And Mel Gibson's on his way over too. So is Astrogoth as well. Alright, so what do we got in the trees? Yeah, they're going to chill. The Wild Hunters of Kurnus can just start doing some cycle charging here, potentially. But yeah, getting in range. What are those blunderbusses? Ooh, the Granite Guard. I love it. Okay, Granite Guard are coming. Orion's going to get him. And what do we got coming across here? Yeah, a fair amount. A fair amount. Alright, so let's start preparing for some middle pushing. And although the Magma Cannon's going to give us the dirty if we're not careful, so we need to be very respectful of the Magma Cannon. Yeah, it's already on us. That's not good. Let's get up on the cliffs. I actually like that positioning. I think it's pretty fun. And we can get a Melkoth right here on the Infernal Guard. So we're going to get up on the cliffs there. Orion is going to do some big damage against these guys. And do we want to push up through the trees is the question. I think we can start on the middle here soon. All right, so Orion's getting it. Let's do the Hounds of Gibson. Pull you guys across. We're going to need that firepower here in a second. We do get it. Nice. And the Granite Guard are cruising for a bruising. There's not too many opportunities for us to get through the middle. Let's see if we could, like, weasel our way right through there. That's going to be an option. All right, Orion is getting attacked by the giant Bale Taurus. So now we need to shoot that thing with, like, all hands on deck, right? All right, so we're going to provide a little bit of fire support. We do get a lot of HP off that Bale Taurus. Like half of its HP, and we just run into our own ability because I'm really good at this game, in case you guys haven't noticed. Okay, he's watching me here, so it's not going to happen. But the Bale Taurus is like almost dead. Is that Zaytan? Oh my god, that's Zoltor! Oh shit! I was so afraid it was a good character. Okay. All right, so Swift Shiver Shards. Let's move them up. Keep juking here. So the Bale Taurus gets absolutely Shadow Realmed. And now we need to just get back. Oh! Okay, that makes more sense now. Let's start shooting at these Bull Centaur renders. We're going to kind of poke a little bit here, a little bit here. Got the Wild Hunters of Kurnus coming. We do get some respectable damage here against these guys. And we can keep going after Zoltor. I think that's fine. Just need these big cavalry to come run down these haggard... well, they're not even bad infantry, actually. They're good ones. All right, let's go get on the cannon. He's not defending it. War Dancers are unfortunately eating it a little bit. Let's shoot there. Get you guys coming back here, and we can get some of you guys coming back here too. So yeah, at this point, we might as well just like fire at will with these guys. Zaytan should lose to Orion eventually. Wild Riders, let's get them back. Drop a fat Earthblood right there. And then we can do a Melkos on the other Chaos Dwarf Warriors. That is a Demonsmith Sorcerer. Okay. Oh, hello, buddy. What are you doing? Getting a little danger close there, are we? Nice sneakiness on the backside. Is there anything we can get over there like super fast to help out? Yeah, those are Wolf Riders. Maybe we can. All right. So let's get you guys going that way to support that. And for now, you guys are hanging out. Zoltor is getting a little bit of damage on him, but nothing too crazy. Orion does cause terror, which is really nice. Yeah, I'm probably in danger of losing that objective, actually. Let's get back there with a bunch of guys. Get through this, and let's charge into you guys. So let's park here and park here. Bull Centaur renders, need to get the business, so let's shoot him with everything. Yeah, pretty decent amount of damage. So let's retreat back, get you guys in there. Pop the melee defense one? Yeah, it's on, cool. Pull you back, so they're going to get tar pitted. And what kind are these? These are just the anti-infantry variants, so that's pretty nice. Alright, so he's going to get that point back. We got to be very cagey here, though, 100%. Okay, let's shoot those Infernal Guard, and we can do the melee defense buff. And you guys can go rout off those Wolf Doggos. We're going to have to be very careful, though. Okay, we wrecked the Bull Centaurs. That's really not good for my opponent, that's for sure. And we still have the Wild Huntress of Kurnus, so we didn't even need to use there. So we're just going to charge in there real quick. And now I think we overwhelmed this position with just like some surrounds and some good focus fire and whatnot. That heal from Mel is going to be great. But we do get a big Alpha Strike right there. Is there anything coming in? Just mostly Wolf Riders? Okay. So he's obviously thinking about it. He wants to get me here. So those guys get routed off. Orion is looking very scary. Swiftly! He's so freaking metal. I love it. Alright, so those guys are going to run. And now we can shoot the Granite Guard a little bit. On this side, we just rear charge into these Infernal Guard. Break them on down. And how are our archers doing? That was a really nice Magma Cannon shot, by the way. Very nice. Alright, back you go. Orion's a little bit trapped up here, actually. Old Zoltor is doing some work. But we should be able to just drop this. And that should wreck the surrounding units. Orion also gets tougher to kill the lower health he gets. So I'm feeling pretty confident about it, to be honest. Although Granite Guard could just end his career. So we need to get away from that. Is my net? Is the net almost gone? Oh, another 12 seconds. Okay, we could actually lose the game here, shit. Thankfully, he's like partially line of sighted, I think. Let's get in here, drop this, do that, and we need to get out of that like right now. Okay, so we're gonna peace out. Orion needs to escape. If he escapes, I'm gonna feel like we're still in okay shape. That's for sure. Here in the middle, what do we have? We have some War Dancers and Eternal Guard, so let's call them up. Orion is escaping, which is great. The Granite Guard missed their shot. And yeah, we're still continuing to cause havoc on this back point. All right. So Branch Wraith is there. Orion is nearby. Let's get you guys moving up onto the point. And on the trees, what do we got? Another Bull Centaur Render? Okay. The back point, we secure and stabilize. Let's move you guys this way, move you guys up this way. Let's get the Fire Chat Elders to move to the middle too. And cool. All right, so we're hanging in there. Let's shoot those Bull Centaur Renders. Get our anti-large cavalry going after them. Orion was very close to death there. That could have been an absolute disaster. We do stabilize our back point, which is good. The stubborn Chowie, yes, they're just like their dwarven ancestors. Very stubborn. We do manage to wreck those guys. Zoltor's on his way in. Granite Guard again. Okay, they need to be sniped. Yeah, we can't let them be chilling here. That's for damn sure. Let's call in some fast cav. We got to get points back though, but we are starting to press on the middle, and we should win the middle fight, especially with Firebark Elders. They'll grind it down. All right, archers shoot away. We'll keep them on the battlefield for capture weight, and we did get those guys offline, which is outstanding. So now we move up. And is there any way we can sneak through and get on top of that Magma Cannon? That'd be friggin' sweet. He's been doing a very good job defending it this game. I haven't been able to easily get back on that. Wild Huntress of Kurnus, though, getting another finish there, another KO. All right, up you go, archers. Let's blob you up on the points. And you guys, we can unsummon. And you guys, we need to rear charge into those guys and finish them off. All right, so up you go, up you go. Orion and company. Orion needs to go just show that he's the true Chad of the woods here. And we get on top of that magma there, which is going to be sweet. Okay, Hobgoblin's on the way in. So we just kind of kite them back a little bit and then go up this way. And then we wait for our wild riders to get closer, I think. Orion! Dude, he's got such a badass voice too. Alright, Fire Chat Elders are doing it. Yeah, looking good. We're about to shut down the cannon. Orion's bombardment doing work. Definitely not the most meta pick, but he's doing alright. You know, he's hanging in there. Let's get some Eternal Guard. Move you guys up to the middle. And, yeah, Orion, we can do the Hounds of Gibson right there on those guys. We still have some ammo. At this point, let's just fire at will and just blast that guy in the face. Even a couple of very tattered Wild Riders might be able to finish off that Magma Cannon too. Okay, let's surround here. Eternal Guard are on the way. Branch Rates are so freaking good, by the way. They're amazing units. So what are these Chaos Dwarf Warriors? Yeah. I think we need to fulfill the Wild Hunt. It needs to happen. So we got to come over here and get the kill. Let's go for Zayt. Zoltar wasn't terrible here, and a lot of his effectiveness though is also because I didn't know it was Zoltar. I thought it was. I did not think it was him. Yeah. So we got this point on lock. We're gonna just do a push into the secondary now. Oh, get him. Oh, Orion, yes. Rise. Okay, Magma Cannon managed to stabilize. Pretty wild. Impressive stuff. Orion's gonna make a kebab out of that guy. And as far as Collins, we really like most of our armies on the battlefield. Let's start unsummoning some of the very tattered ones. I guess everything's very active here. All right, do we got it? I think we do. Siege battles? Oh my god, siege battles are so terrible. In my opinion. No, my Branch Wraith, I slipped up, let that one get karate chopped. That's very Bronze Odie of me. Especially when I still have Wom for Earthblood. Let's go after the Bull Centaur Renders, do some unsummoning here. You guys are chilling out. Back objectives looking cozy. Let's call you guys around the backside here. And Orion has successfully finished his hunt. He has taken down his prey. Let's go get that Magma Cannon. We don't really have much to call in, just a couple cavalry pieces. And we could just zip them into enemy lines. And yeah, so Mel Gibson got the job done. Now he's going to go beat up this Demonsmith Sorcerer. Yeah, my opponent, man, if he had gotten that Granite Guard like pop on me, that could have been a very precarious situation. Let's do that, do this, and do this. And you can go across and hammer those guys down. Orion's an insane fighter, though. He's very beefy. He's got great combat stats and hits very, very hard. Hoping my character will rally. That would be nice. Come on, buddy. Shoot you guys. Let's get off to the side to avoid that focus fire. We got the Firebark Elders doing glorious battle, but a couple spear units coming into support. And are they watching me? Kind of. Yeah, at this point we just take that fight. Yeah, but we have the points lead. There's no way my opponent's going to be able to get back in this. There's pretty much no way. Ever ready. It's for all of you guys who say I never play elves. Here you go. Merry Christmas. Doesn't happen often, but they are fun. They are fun. So shutting down Granite Guard is going to be important. Granted, Granite Guard are extremely hard to shut down. They're they have really a high stat line. They're like kind of a hybrid unit. When I play Chaos Dwarves in tabletop, I use blunderbusses. They're my favorite thing. They're so freaking cool. Oh, we could probably just unsummon you, to be honest. Although he's probably just going to charge them, so. Let's just fight. It's fine. Orion will terror out these guys off the battlefield. Up you go, up you go. Let's run down these labors. Magma Cannon position here is going to be compromised. Orion, no! Get them. Oh, dude, you guys ready for the freedom moment? Here, we have to give it to my opponent. He's been a Chad. Freedom! Oh! Oh, no, Orion. That's what he would have wanted anyways. He would have wanted to go out yelling freedom, right? And that's exactly what he did. All right, so yeah, we got this game on lock, though. We're way ahead on the battlefield. He barely has anything left. All right. Cool. So, yeah, we got some hobos on the back point. I like it. The late game scrappiness from my opponent. He's desperately trying to get all the objectives, but it ain't going to be enough. Yeah, it ain't going to be enough. We got him stuffed here pretty good. Magmas, Bull Centaurs all running for the hills. And that's it. GG, well played. All right. On to the next one. Warriors of Chaos this next game. Yes. Dude, old Zoltan was a terror, dude. Look at him. Yeah, that was his caster. He had a caster in reserve there. The build wasn't bad, honestly. It was not a bad build. The only weak point was his Lord, I would say. The Sorcerer Prophet would have been way more cost effective, but overall it was still fine. He gave us Foot Zoltan. Yeah, he did. He did. Yeah, man, I wonder what the next like big Total War game is going to be. I really hope we get 40k. That would be sweet. Creative Assembly must have seen like how popular the fantasy genre has been and something other than, you know, I mean, I would love to get like a new medieval game and then a 40k game. That would be really fun. All right, here we are. Glade of the Everqueen. Time to play the Champions of the Dark Gods. So this will be a heavy meme build, like heavy. We could get wrecked, but I think it's worth every penny. Because we played a fair amount of sweaty games. We've memed a couple times, but I think it's time for something really off meta. It won't be bad. You only need Warhammer 3, yeah. The Magma Cannon was money. They've always been very good here. Okay, so we're playing Tomb Kings. I know how to beat them normally, but with this, we're going to go bananas. All right, what is the most weird off-meta shit we could do? Tomb Kings don't leave a lot of room for, like, fun picks, which is a problem. Hey, thank you, Maverick. Appreciate it, man. All right, so that's going to be... Man... Like against Tomb Kings, there's not a lot of memes that'll actually work. Okay, we have to bring you because that's just super cool. Okay, what we'll do is we'll bring like a good core of characters, but then we'll add some funky elements to the side. Okay. What can we bring that would just be weird? Like, I don't want to just lose. I want to put up a fight for you guys. Oh, dude, he's done for. My opponent should just give up right now. I found the meme. I found it. It's happening. All right, so for this, let's get you guys. I think that's fine. Oh, baby, dude. This is so good. Oh. Yeah, a couple of those are okay. That could be fine, too. Severed Claw is cute and everything. Okay. That's also a fun meme pick. I think that could maybe be like a meme that's actually not going to just lose me the game. And for our next Disappearing Acts... I like you guys, and you, yeah, 2 of those is going to be good. 2 of those. And let's get this. All right. I think the build looks fine. It's got some wild shit. We got to use, did we use all our marks? I think we did. I think all the marks of chaos have been used. Yeah, all right then. All righty then, Captain. It's time to party. Whatever. This'll do. This will do. It's all cavalry? No, it's not. It's not. Let's change our banner here. My opponent not ready yet. He's playing with his banner, so I figure he's ready. I'm gonna go grab my other water. I'll be right back. Oh, never mind. Game's starting. Yeah, I think we're gonna get 40k soon though. Like, I think 40k, we will have it. I think, like, end of 2024, like, end of this year, there'll be, like, a teaser. You know, like, a really, really early teaser. And then I think at the start of 2026, we'll get it, would be my guess. I think there'll be some, like, development work going on 25, and maybe some early looks at the end of 25, and then I think 26, we'll get it. I think we'll get 40k. That would be my guess, because it's been so long since we've had a huge major title. I mean, I know there's Pharaoh, but Pharaoh is kind of... Pharaoh was developed by, I believe, a different studio outside of the UK studio. So the UK studio must be cooking up something, and it has to be 40k. Has to be. It would be stupid not to. Yeah. It's just a money printer. All right, guys. This build is really forbidden. I don't know how my opponent's going to beat it. Space Marine 2 is in beta. Yeah. Doesn't Space Marine have some multiplayer too? It's pretty exciting. I would give that a try. If it has like a good PvP system. Not co-op, but PvP. That would be fun. Sophia Studio did Pharaoh, and they did a fine job. Yeah, I've heard good things about Pharaoh, actually. The new Dynasties thing. I've heard only good things. Yeah. At launch, I heard mixed things, but the Dynasties update, I've heard good things about it. Does it have any... What would the multiplayer be like for Pharaoh? Does it have any potential? Like, is there another variance with the factions, or is it kind of just hard to tell what's going on? If we get 40k Total War, what faction would you like to see? Death Guard. Yeah. Nurgle, Chaos Space Marines, all freaking day. I would love to see the big, like heavy mortar tanks, and yeah, that'd be cool. Oh, Oscar, they sent me access to the Pharaoh game. I just didn't play it. I wasn't interested. 6v6 PvP. Oh, that's cool. Oh man, this guy's he's got a serious potato going on here. He's chugging along. How long have we been going for? Almost 2 hours, right? Yeah. Oh no! Wow, 3 hours really? No way. No, 2 hours and 15 minutes. Okay, that seems about right. Is 40k only popular with 40k people? 40k would be way more popular than Wheel of Time, in my opinion. Yeah. Long 12-hour day. Yeah. Welcome to the stream, Kelvin. We're on game number 6 or 7, I think. We're going to open it up and do some in-house games soon, too. So if you guys want to play, make sure you're ready to go. I'm thinking we'll do, after this game, we'll do an FFA. And then we'll do like a big Grand Alliances team game. I think that'd be really fun. Yeah, I'm going to, with 40K, when they do 40K, I'm going to try and get more involved with the multiplayer process and development. Like, I'm going to try and reach out sometime in the next few months and just, I don't know. I don't know if it's actually happening. I assume it is. But I'm going to try and get more involved in the multiplayer out of the gates to, like, ensure it's a little bit more supported. So here's the build, guys. It's the double cock build. We have 2 cockatrices. So the double cocks. And a lot of marauders aside from that. And the character squad. So we got Festus, we got Eocold, and Harold the Hammerstorm. So Harry the Hammer is good against undead. He's very good against them. He can make them run, which is hilarious. And we got 2 cocks here. And there we go. We'll just have these guys on objective 1, and then we're going to go contest objective 3 as well. Let's get it, man. It is time. Yeah, 40k is very mainstream. It's very massive. It would be big. Oh, fear it, dude. Fear my dong. He's going to be here with, like, some powerhouse meta build. And I'm just going to, like, be here with the... Oh, he brought a lot of anti-large. What the hell? Double? Sphinx? Oh, man. Okay, I could be in trouble. They're going to beat the hell out of my... Those Sphinxes are going to be certainly beating on my cocks. Okay, that's the last time, I swear. I'm probably going to get demonetized for that. All right, so let's move up there. Get you guys going. Skeleton, Horseman, Archers. Yeah. I don't know if we're going to be able to win this. It's not going to be easy. I think calling in some Chosen could be cool. Unironically. Here we go. We don't have, like... We do have the Marauder Horseman throwing axes, I guess. We want to use these guys to move in. And absorb some of the shots, and then they can regenerate their shields after. We got Kotep. The double cockatrice menace is here. They're going to be... Oh, what the hell do they have? They have an ability? Oh, Petrifying Gaze. Oh, that's cool. So they're going over to pressure this objective. It's going to be very tricky pickles. So we'll get 2 of you guys. And come up here and get ready to help out. Those are going to be the Khemrian War Sphinxes. That's what the cocks need to go after, is the Khemrian War Sphinx. Meanwhile, the character core goes over here. All right. So we got the Marauder Horsemen here chilling out. And you guys are going to move up. They are hanging in there like champions. So let's move to the point. We can start with the Harbinger of Pestilence out of the gates. The cocks need to stay nearby. And we need to go after the Khemrian War Sphinx. So the Cox can go after that one, and let's do this. You definitely don't want that milk. If he gets into Harry Hammerstorm, we could really, really punish him. All right. So yeah, we got a lot of damage on that big beastie there, and now we just pull back, and then we get our horseman back as well. And we just contest this point. All right, so let's move up. And you guys move up, and move up. Eocold's taking it like a champ. So we're going to get up onto the point here. Cockatrices are going to hang nearby, and we're going to keep you guys at the ready. And aside from this, let's get some aspiring champs. They're pretty good in this matchup, actually. Very difficult to remove. And now we just bump and grind with our characters, right? We got the Mortis engine. We got a lot of nastiness. Cockatrices are just going to follow the Sphinxes around. And aside from this, keep you guys right there. Come down under here. And save up for the anti-large units. All right, so we got the Mortis engine effect kicking in. You love to see it. You guys can go here. The Cockatrices need to just follow the Khemrian War Sphinx. That's basically the big thing here. All right, so you guys come back this way. Cockatrices are chilling. We do have the Mortis engine drain going strong. I'm hoping it will be enough. All right, so the Cockatrices can attack in here. He's giving them anti-large. So Harry the Hammer, look, the undead are terrified because of Harry the Hammer. How cool is that? Oh, I love it. All right, let's get the anti-large Hellstriders out on those. And the Cockatrices have landed, so we need to retreat them now because it's obviously a very dodgy position. The aspiring champs are here. Let's get the Cockatrices back. And we are, dude, we're terror routing the undead. How cool is that with Harold the Hammer? You gotta love it, right? That's so rad. All right, back into the trees you go. Cockatrices are here. Let's get that Necrotech. I don't know why we're running from it, actually. It's kind of strange. All right, Horsemen, back that way you go. The anti-large Hellstriders hopefully are winning their fight. We need to get in here and continue winning this grind. Although this character, we could potentially just snipe it real quick. Yeah, we're just going to kill this character, actually. I think that's going to be fine. So Horsemen are fleeing the scene. Let's get the anti-large Hellstriders, have them intercept those guys, and they should win it. So, did we not get the Rancid? Did we not get the Rancid visitations? I don't think so, actually. Okay. So we can go after the big Sphinx. I'm okay with that. And the back objective we're still holding. Let's get some of you guys in there to engage. The two mobility fights are going fine. Wow, look at that. We're circle beating this this Sphinx here. Oh, yeah. Harry the Hammer, dude. What an absolute Chad. And we're going to get an overcasted Rancid here in a second. Oh, Kotep. He nullified our spells for a second. Yeah, I'm more than happy to get a kill on the big Sphinx, though. That's a very good play for us. All right, let's get the Cockatrices back up in the sky. You guys to help out here. You guys to help out over here. And the Cockatrices now need to go after this. We need to get a point. We do have one. Okay, good. So we have 1 point. And the aspiring champs can help finish these guys, and then hopefully we can just grind out this point. Cockatrices are hanging out nearby, but my opponent does get some good momentum here. Let's go after the Nehekara Horsemen. We'll take the Cockatrices here, and we'll... Oh, and eventually it snares. Oh, shit, they have a snare. Okay. Harry the Hammer. You need to drop it like it's hot. And cool. So the anti-large, the Cockatrices are going to do it. So we're going to do the Petrifying Gaze here. And eventually maybe drag this thing down. I don't know. So Harry the Hammer is doing some work. We're terror routing undead, which I love. That's freaking hilarious. And let's get a couple more of aspiring champions coming up onto the point. And the Cockatrices are doing okay, but yeah, they're going to lose that big Sphinx, right? It's going to be bad news bears. So yeah, everything's looking pretty good here. We do need some infantry up on the point. We got to waddle this way now. One of our Cockatrices did get wrecked, so that feels bad. And let's get these two Marauders back up to the point here. And we need to get the Cockatrices back and do like a big overcasted Fleshy Abundance or something. Yeah, the aspiring champs will value trade on this objective very well. Let's get you guys back and you guys back to the point also. And then we can call in a Forsaken to go help out with that point. I think that's going to be good. And you guys need to get back here. All right, so the Cockatrices have returned. So we need to gather them with our character squad. Festus can switch to healing elixirs. Cockatrices are hanging out. We do get a new Shopti summon. And I think we went out on this point. I think the aspiring champs are going to get the job done. Cockatrices are coming back this way. Do we really need the reinforcements? I think we got to go hunker down here. So we're going to get this. I don't think we need an overcasted one because we only have only one of our wieners is beat up here. So we're just gonna do a single target heal. And we can switch back to the Harbingers of Pestilence here soon. Yeah, we can do that. Dude, I love that Harry is leading those units to being terror routed. That's so freaking funny. All right, so back up to the point you go. Let's get the aspiring characters back. Is this in danger? Are we in danger of losing this? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so, but just to be safe, we need to get over there. We might, it might be too hard to win with this build. We're gonna certainly try. These guys are running back. Let's get all of you guys coming into party, and the Forsaken are coming there too. The cockatrices, we got the big nasty blob. Yeah, that point is like slowly getting flipped. It's dangerous. Let's get you guys out there too. Almost forgot about your existence, and then you guys can come up this way. And looks like the big boy's coming in, so we need to get a petrifying gaze on that thing. So now it's getting petrified. We're gonna do an overcasted rancid on that thing and see if we can maybe kill it. Maybe, right? So pull you back, and then you guys get in there. This point is really tough. It's getting very dodgy for us. The dongs are trying their best. All right, so let's hunt them down. We got the Forsaken on the point. We've almost killed the big Sphinx. So it can't move right now. The petrifying gaze actually worked. We have the Mortis Engine effects. Aspiring champs are doing it, and we're going to need another anti-large fighter here probably. I think we do get this point back here pretty quickly, but yeah, it's still taking longer than expected. So that thing is crumbling, and we have what? The two Marauders? Yeah, time is going to really start to work against us here, like very, very soon. All right, let's do this. Get you guys on the Skeleton Horseman. That thing is on death's bed. We can just kill these horsemen real quick. No problem. Harry the Hammer can use his hammer fall ability. And cool. So we get the anti-large. Aspiring champs are grinding. Aspiring champs are also grinding here. And those guys are crumbling. Cool. So the home objective is ours again. So now we need to just waddle up. Take his other objective here. What do we have to call in? Yeah, more Marauders? Sure, why not? We just need bodies up here, to be honest. All right, so let's keep our blob together. The aspiring champs are going to get that eventually. We are hunting effectively. You guys can slam jam, space jam into the back of those. Marauders can go here. We'll have some base horsemen coming up in a second too. Yeah, the cockatrices, if we can get a rancid, that will just take care of that problem over there. He's out of range probably. Let's see if we can get him here. All right, so Festus and company are getting their good drain going. Forsaken do get a good surround on that unit. And are we going to get the rancid? We did. Great. So that's going to finish that character off. So now there's no more big anti-large Sphinx. There's no more of that. But we got to get his home point soonish. We don't have too much time to mess around. So let's get these characters going here. The cockatrices are a menace. We need them to keep his other Sphinx on us, though, which I don't know where that thing is right now. Okay, so let's get you up, get you heading over there. And for these guys, let's get these trolls heading over here, too. And now we're going after Katep, which, is he on horseback? He is. I don't know where his other Sphinx even is. Okay. So that point is in flux. It's coming for us. We don't have anything in Vanguard there. So yeah, we got to get these characters to start fighting for his home point here. Looks like he's coming back here with the Khemerian War Sphinx. So we'll get the cockatrices to try and answer that. Hopefully they can. Meanwhile, these characters will fight for this objective here. Cool. So yeah, all hands on deck, man. We've got the fight going. What other units do we have? Marauders. We're going to need some of these Marauders. This point is definitely scary. His big Sphinxes are a massive problem. The Khemerian one. And the cockatrices obviously are an extreme meme unit, so we're playing at a big disadvantage with that fight. All right, so let's do that and that. Yeah, get some infantry coming. Cockatrices have jumped in. They're going after the big Sphinx. Aspiring champs are on the way in. A lot of units over there. Okay, let's do this. And as haggard as this is, I need to get this objective. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. Okay. So let's move you guys up. That one's ours. He doesn't need to fight for too much longer here. The cockatrices are getting swarmed up. Yeah, we can keep trying to get that necrotech there. That'd be nice. Do you have anything rallying here that can come back and help? Not really. Probably a Marauder Horseman is going to be one of our plays here. All right, so this objective is definitely working our way. Harry the Hammer is doing some work. Getting the home objective back, though, is going to be very difficult. Oh, shit, I misclicked. That was unfortunate. All right, let's call you guys back in. Cockatrices are still battling it out, but they're definitely the weak link in this build. Our character core is doing great, but they are tar-pitted. They can't be everywhere at once. So let's bash these guys down, and that should be enough to get that objective. The anti-large cavalry have moved in. Cockatrice here is going to keep hunting Kotzep? I'm not sure. Yeah, well, let's get throwing weapons going here. Kind of value have we seen on Festus, by the way? Not bad. Yeah, he's not doing badly. I think just the cockatrices didn't bring enough to us. As cool as they were, you know, it was too much meme. Capture weight. Yeah. Oh shit! I didn't even look at the score. It's funny because if this game was going longer, we would probably win actually. Because even despite that, you know, the grind was good, but they just gave up so much agency. GG, well played. Great game. It was a really fun one. But yeah, the cockatrices sucked. If you wanted a more meta build, you just cut them and get like 3 or 4 Marauder Horsemen in your starting army, and then you'd be able to deal with the Sphinxes pretty well. GG, well played. Fun game. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the FFA Duel of Fates. Turin, FFA. And Valkia would probably be your go-to also. Alright. Anybody's welcome to join. Free-for-all battle, let's get it. And we will go on... Ooh, yeah, that's fun. So who have we not played today? You got Joe here. Hopefully he doesn't forget his units again. Ogre Kingdoms could be funny. We could do some of this. We'll do the Lost Temple. Holy shit, I just filled up quick. So I'm going to test lag. Very little lag, good. You can test lag by switching between factions and seeing how much of a delay there is. Okay, so who do we play here? How evil do we want to be? Meme too. Yeah, we did meme a little too hard that game. It was still a close one though. My opponent was a solid player, so you know memes are going to be hard to beat someone who's good. Dwarves. We already have a dwarf player. Greasus is okay. I know what we're doing. We're gonna go ogres. It's time for the Chungus Kingdoms to rise. Okay, so let's get you. Yeah, boy. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. You guys are gonna love this one. Belly slapper. Do we want that? Okay. Okay. Oh god. Oh yeah. This is the build. This is the build of builds. The most forbidden build possible. I wish like the Ogre Lord had like a good mount. Like a Tyrant. I wish you could put him on like a big scary mount or something. It's always a little bit disappointing that you can't. Alright, so we got 1,000 left. And those guys are fast, but is it gonna be fast enough? Okay, so 1250, 1350. Oh my god, this build, dude. You guys are gonna love it. Oh man. Oh no. Hey, take care, Harrison. Well played, man. Well played in chat. No, you guys are gonna like this build even more than the hunters. It's time. Yeah, the Tyrant like needs a mount of some sort. I don't know why he doesn't have one. It's weird. All right, I'm gonna go refill my water while we wait for these guys. All right, guys. It's time. Yeah, Dark Age, it's fine. We'll see what he brings. Maybe last time he was just lagging or something. Who knows? All right, so he's going to bring all gyros and a blimp. Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Oh, no. I brought no anti-air. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, dude. Please, no. I'm just going to hope somebody else deals with Joe, because I did not bring any anti-air. I brought a full Crusher army. Everything in my army is Mornfang or Crusher cavalry, so it's going to be very ill-equipped for dealing with that. Yeah, short. I'm thinking of doing AoE tomorrow, actually. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. It's over. Yeah, this is going to be bad. The ladder got updated in 5.1, so a couple weeks ago. It's pretty good now. Yeah, I mean, we had great opponents. Okay, how hot is it supposed to be? Tomorrow's 93. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe an age stream tomorrow night would be fun. The dreaded Wookiee blocker is still... Oh, is he still there? Okay. Okay, we're just waiting for Bacta to finish, and then we should be good. I'm going to avoid the Dwarven army like the plague. I almost brought a bunch of anti-air, but then at the last second I didn't. I was like, okay, we're gonna make these guys sweat a little bit with the instant ready up. Because I want to get more people to play, and we already waited a long time, so... Oh, yes. Look at this glorious army. So we got Crushers, we got Mornfangs, and we do also have a Slaughtermaster. I could have sworn I brought the Sky Striders. Oh, it didn't let me bring them? What? I'm missing a unit. In my load-in, I had the Sky Striders. That's buggy. Well, that sucks. I'm down a unit now. Alright, so we're going to get probably a huge Dowie Air Force, which I totally spaced out and didn't even consider. So that's going to feel really, really bad. We're going to get absolutely punched in the wiener. And, yeah. Nurgle, I don't know what they're going to bring. Oh, never mind. It's a Slayer army. Okay, I also don't want to fight that. So we're going to go over here. Go. Look at this Dwarf army. Look at this. Look. Nobody wants any piece of that shit. Nobody. So Nurgle's booty is looking, yeah, very doable for us. So we're going to go after Nurgle. We're going to sandwich Nurgle, make a Nurgle sandwich. Yeah. The Roham. Yeah, the Roham. Yeah, it's Roham here. Oh, they're not pigs. They're like, yeah, some sort of I don't know what would be the real world inspiration for these things. Saber-tusk pig monster beasts. Oh, yeah. Let's get around the back of that old Nurgle army. Dude, no, the dwarves. Just nobody going for the dwarves. Look, they're using Rune of Speed. Oh, they have 58 speed. Oh, shit, they're like cavalry now, dude. Bretonia and I want a feast right now. We both want a piece of this. Bacta and I are like looking at this Nurgle army like, that's the stuff right there. We want it. Hairy rhinos. Yeah, I guess they're just hairy rhinos, yeah. Alright, give me your totes. Come on. Come on. Come on, Nurgle. Come on, Nurgle. No, no. Dwarves? No. Nobody wants the dwarves. Alright, so we're going to get you guys in to charge here. And then you guys can charge right here as well. And you guys can position, and you guys get in. Great. So we've gotten a good engagement. The Crushers are crushing it. Let's get against the Chaos Warriors. And, cool. So now we are full on in against the old Nurgle here. So we're going to drop a heal on these Crushers here and pull them back because they're taking big casualties. But I'm getting some damage. It's not bad. So we're going to heal those, and we're going to start bonking on the Nurgle army. The Nurgle army is scary too, but you know what? Pulling back and letting the Slayers feast would probably be the smart play. So let's get back, reset that charge bonus. Get you guys back. These guys have been crumped pretty good. So we did kill some Marauders, but overall, he's got like Rot Knights in here and all sorts of scary anti-large, so... Yeah, we need to retreat. Because the dwarves are approaching, dude. The dwarf harem. Nurgle might actually just win this just by having like such a chonky army here. Yeah, maybe. Oh, look, there's some random ass Vanguard Nurglings back here from Phoenix. That's hilarious. Okay, now we farm these Rot Knights. Oh, they were actually a little bit closer to me. All right, we're going to dismember them. Oh, yeah. Let them off, feast. All right, so these Rot Knights are going to get taken to Pound Town for sure. And yeah, we got some good points here. Down you go. Let's get away. Dwarves are definitely going to be the last army standing, 100%. But we kill these Rot Knights. They're at -21, and then we just farm them and chase them off here. So let's get back. Yeah, we run from the Nurgle blob. Let the dwarves catch up. Because we want the dwarves to sandwich the Nurgle army so we could just like feast on it from the back is the play. Oh man, those Slayers they're coming. Nurgle's trying to catch us. They do have a couple of our units tied down. Bretonnia maybe looking like they want to head me off. What's going on here? Is that really a Rune of Speed? Oh no, it's Rune of Oath and Steel. That's hilarious. Alright, so are these Bretonians really going to attack me? I feel like I would win that. I hope they land on me, please. Oh my god, yes. Yes! This is like so many points I'm going to get. Oh god. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh, that's not good for them. I have so many anti-large cavalry here. Okay, we need to get our character back though. Just literally 0 micro, just pure potato play from me here. I love it. Okay, let's get these crushers out and try and get a bit of a surround here. We'll do a big overcasted heal in a second, but yeah, they're trying to retreat now. You see Henri's trying to escape. Earthblood's going down. I wish I had a dismember. That'd be super good. Okay, so they've gotten out. Let's pull them around the backside. Yeah, and then we can have them re-engage here. I have a lot of strong cavalry. The Hippo Knights are fighting well, but I'm farming. Look at my points right now. I'm getting so much fish from this. All right, let's get around the outside here and then charge into the back of these guys. No escape for you guys. I have a lot of mass too, so escaping is going to be difficult. What's going to happen is they'll get like pulled up into the sky, and then they're going to... Oh, they're going after the Rot Knights here. That's really funny. All right. So we can keep beating down Henri Le Massif, although going after this unit is probably the way. I could drop a heal on any number of targets, but I'm just going to save it because nothing really needs it right now. But that was really, really good for me. Those Hippo Knights did not have a good time against all those Crushers. Turin, when you get a moment, any idea when you'll do stream again with the new spectator mode and Dune Spice Wars? Yeah, soon. Sometime next week, probably. Chase says, wow, he's going with Lewin too. Okay. More than happy to just surround Lewin with like 1 million mass and see if he can escape. Nurgle and the Dowie are fighting it out over there. It's a nasty one. But I'm getting like all the juiciness, including Lewin. He's going to be like feeding me points here. You seek ingredients, do you, buddy? All right, let's use those extra ingredients. Heals. Definitely saving it for the Crushers is the play. He's gonna land again because Lewin is getting crushed. He's literally getting circle beaten by a bunch of 2,000 gold cavalry units. We got to make sure Lewin doesn't escape here. Oh man, look at the points I'm getting. This is so juicy. Oh yeah. See, my good luck charm is here. Anna is here. I can't lose now. The Great Maw must get victory. Lewin is shaken, and the Dowie Dread Legion is actually killing Nurgle. Okay, Nurgle was actually cut apart by Joe Biden there, so that's wild. Number 46 getting it done. And now we continue fighting here. Lewin is yeah, I think we got to stay on Lewin. This is so funny. What does overcasting this even do? Yeah, extended effect duration. So Crushers, both of them are in pretty good shape. I'm just gonna, I might as well use some. Look at Lewin, he just can't escape. Like, landing in Ogre Cavalry is so dangerous. Unless you have the critical mass, they'll get you. Yeah, Lewin's dead. Oh shit, my lord is actually terror routed right now. I gotta try and get the big heal on him. He's wavering, he should be back in a second, and come on. Oh, now he's actually broken, shit. Oh man, this is so haggard. I didn't even get to use the heal. Hopefully my lord rallies here and he can't chase him off. That'd be really unfortunate. Okay, he's broken. The Dowie Dread Legion is gonna be a problem. I need more damage on them because I can't really deal with them very effectively, you know? Although I'm getting a lot from these hippogriffs. They've all landed here. I need to get the heal on that Slaughtermaster. So these Hippogriff Knights are dead. I'm getting so many points. The Bretonnian army is just worth so much. I need to go help Festus right now. And then also make sure my lord comes back because he's got a lot of healing to provide. All right, let's get you guys to go after the caster. And the Hippo Knights are retreating? Are they? Yeah, they're broken. My lord better come back, I swear. Can we, like, block him so he can't, like, run? We're trying to block. Come on. Yeah, we're trying to block our lord. This is the MLG forbidden tactics they don't teach you in school. Oh. He's back, baby. Alright, so now we just kill Henri Le Massif, get the last of those points. Although I think we need to get some units and go over to attack the dwarves. We need to help the other players here. Alright, so the Slaughtermaster got his heals. The Dowie are battling Festus. Festus looks like he's on death's bed. The dwarves actually have so much stuff left, and Slayers are like good against all my units, right? So it's like bad. It's pretty bad. Alright, do we help Festus out? Do we help Phoenix? Or do we just maybe go find isolated dwarf units that aren't like in a blob? And we try and get them. I think that's our only chance. Yeah, Festus is basically dead in the water. Got giant Slayers. Okay, we have some Slayers over here. There's no way I win this. Like 0% chance. Like this is literally a full anti-large army here. Oh no. Oh, not like this. Alright, so we got the points there. We do get a charge into the Slayers and do some respectable damage. Now we need to retreat. Ungram and company over there are just super erect and pissed. Let's go farm that Grow Relic for points. Pull back this way. There's no freaking way, right? Okay, so we charge there. We charge in, but like Giant Slayers just give us the wiener. Oh man, okay. Oh my god, look how much damage we're taking from those Giant Slayers. Just disgusting. I need to like feed points to someone else, but yeah, no, the dwarves got this. He hard counters my army so freaking hard. I can't do anything against it. I'll take like one big fight. You know, I do have healing, so I can drop some heals on these guys, and you know. Let's keep moving through. My Crusher's actually lost to those halberds. LOL. It's quite the meme there. And let's charge into the back of this position now. Up to these Slayers we go. We gotta play the mobile game. I don't think it's possible. Crushers. Stampede. Alright, we tried to Stampede there. It didn't go super well. We do get a couple to go after. Oh, those are Doomseekers. Okay, Doomseekers we can kill. Oh my god, look at this. There's way too much forbidden tech here. I think I mean those Doomseekers are probably gonna win too. Let's just put this game out of its misery. We're done for. Oh, come on, Slaughtermaster. Oh. We'll go out on our shield and do as much damage as we possibly can. Are we gonna beat those Doomseekers up there? I have no idea. Okay, the Crushers are hanging in there. They do have 120 armor, but god, look at the Slayers anti-large. Plus we have the dwarves there. We needed yeah, nobody had anything to kill the dwarves. Nurgle's our best bet with the Great Unclean Ones and the Mortises and stuff. But they were not up to the task. GG, well played. Yeah, there's not much we can do here. These freaking Doomseekers are defeating our cav too, even though they're anti-infantry. Oh god. Bretonia's still here. And that is it. So dwarves win this one. No sense in hanging around. GG, man. Well played, dude. What a Chad dwarf build. Just the full Slayer Doom box. Can I actually escape this game? Okay. I can't. Good. Oh my god. I had no choice. I had to fight the ogres. Or the dwarves. They were the only person left on the battlefield. I love this build. It's so good. Alright, so we're gonna host another FFA. FFA 2. And let's get a new set of players in. Please don't join if you think you have lag. This will probably be the last one for tonight. Alright, so let's go ahead and do... Woodland Ravine. Desert Canyon. I like this one a lot. This one's always really fun. We got Rat in a Cage. Popcorn and Fisho. Alright, dude. We got the whole crew here. Now... as far as our choice goes, who do we play? I know somebody wanted Greenskin, so let's do a little bit of Greentide action here. Let's get Wookiee Claw up. Joe with the steel chair, he did. He really got us. All right, so Chaos Dwarves, Tomb Kings, and Lizardmen. So what's probably going to happen is a million SEs, right? Yeah, probably so. Corn is here too. All right, I have a build. It's probably not too good, but it could be fine, I guess. Okay. That looks fine. This is going to be a build for the gits out there, for all of you sneaky gits. We're going to have some gobbo action. Gobbos rule, after all. Skirmishers, yeah, I guess it's not terrible. All right, so come on, my gobbos. Who's the Warlord of Eight Peaks? Have we forgotten so soon? I think we need to go with some mass. Otherwise, we could have a really bad time here. Those Slayers were evil, dude. They were just the villains of that game. Oh, man, this build is like so haggard already. Oh, man. I think I need to bring like 1 or 2 non-Gobbo units to defend ourselves. Otherwise, we're just going to get absolutely run over. All right, Tomb Kings, Corn, and Lizardmen. All right. Yeah, why the hell not? This looks fine. Power Stone, we don't really need that. Gobbo's rule. Gobbo's rule. Oh, you know, that could actually be kind of a funny build, like double lunch lady build with the sacks of meat. The River Troll Hags, we could try 2 of those. Huh. All right, that's interesting. I have a much more fun build. Okay. So from the rivers they come. Okay. Yeah, the other build I probably would have gotten hunted pretty hard and taken down. Let's get some gobbos here. Gobbos, 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 and more gobbos. Yeah, alright. This looks like fun. Could be very effective, you never know. Definitely some stopping power in it. But yeah, you know, no, the previous build was more fun. I'm indecisive here. You guys want to begin? Yeah, corn is on the table too. Old corn is going to be awfully menacing here. I can assure you. The Warlord of Eight Peaks is lurking. He's ready with his mighty companion Gobla. This build's such shit. Oh my god. I don't know how I'm going to survive this. All right, let's just get it over with. Double Feral Wyvern, that's what I did last time. Dude, the Slayer full army was brutal. Yeah, it was. Yeah, Joe did a great job with that. Are you in chat, Joe? You hanging out? Who are you, man? How come you didn't play our match earlier when we ran into each other on ladder? I was excited. All right, so Popcorn and Fish are doing their build still. By the way, would you guys ever be interested in like an RTS medley stream? So it's like a 3-4 hour stream where we play a bunch of different games. So maybe like first hour is Total War, and then we do Age of Empires, and we do like a Dune game, and then we do maybe some Company of Heroes. I think that'd be fun, doing like a kind of a variety stream of sorts. I was Bretonnia and the dwarves collapsed my plans. It was disgusting. So I fed the dwarves and the ogres. Yeah. Yeah, to beat that dwarven character blob, you would have to bring like you would have to bring an Urgle character blob. They usually can win against dwarves. I think it'd be fun to do like a bunch of stuff. We could add Stormgate to the mix. I do have Stormgate installed. To be honest, I really don't like the art style for Stormgate. The gameplay can be fun, but yeah, the art really is a big turnoff for me. All right, so here we are. We got the fish loading in. So we are going hunting. We got the Doom Divers of Doom. Here we go. The quad Doom Diver against... yeah, Khorne is not who I wanted to cross for me, because my front line, as you can see, is almost non-existent. It's a couple goblins. And, yeah, we got the Queen. Okay. 3 and 4. It's probably going to be really bad. But we're going to try and make it work. Is the blocker up? Oh, shit. Sorry about that. God damn. Warcraft 3, that's right, of course. How could we forget? Gonna play SC2. I could. I haven't played that game in... I mean, I played it like one game. But before that, I haven't played in like 10, 12 years. I was a Masters Protoss player in the day. If I'm not mistaken. Might have been GM, actually. I can't remember. This would have been like right when it came out, like Wings of Liberty. Alright, so we got the Doom Divers. I really hope I'm not being Vanguarded on. If I do get Mass Vanguard behind me, I'm basically just dead. This build is not equipped to deal with that. You can see the goblins, you can't see them. That's exactly what we want. The sneaky gets. I wish I could see their army sizes too. We can't. Curses. Yeah, super hyped for the weekend tournament though. It's going to be great fun. Ah, I see you have Karanak. It'd be a shame if a million goblin Doom Divers sniped him. Look, he's running. He knows. Oh god, Khorne's going to get me. Karanak's juking already, dude. The sweat is flowing. Alright, he dodged those shots like a champ. Oh, man. I feel like this is not going to go well. Is he just going to run away from me? Probably, yeah. Okay, so we got to start moving. Move up and get some points somewhere. I don't know where, but we need to get them. Quad Doom Divers, yeah. We haven't hit anything yet, sadly. We got a couple Marauder Horsemen in range. We're going to try for them. Skarsnik does not have stock. I can make him stock and unspottable. Oh, here comes the Chaos Knights. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So we're going to summon some Spiderlings. Keep some Trolls back here. Skarsnik's going to do it. Oh, yeah. The River Troll Hag getting her done. And we can send some Spiderlings to go fight these Chaos Knights. All right, so here we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to rampage these guys. Yes. Get you guys to engage here and get the River Troll Hags, the River Trolls to go intercept there. Nice. Skarsnik caught his prize. Let's give them the anti-large. Go Doom Divers. Knock down the Chaos Knights. My poor Gobos are just getting it, though. Oh, man. There's no way I can defend these Doom Divers. There's absolutely no chance. It's going to be a disaster. Oh, no. I didn't see it. The Bloodthirster is here, too. Mither him. No. My precious Doom Divers. Who would have thought we'd be going against a mass Khorne Cav army, dude? Oh. At least we killed a Chaos Knight unit. That was we got our consolation prize. There's a 0% chance, though, that we live here. All right, so these Gobos are going to run for the hills. Scatter, my gremlin, scatter! Flee the city! Alright, can we get any of these guys? I don't think so. Hey, the River Trolls actually kicked the brakes off those Chaos Knights, wow. So I'm scattering in hopes that, like, one of them survives. You know, the odds of that are pretty low. Let's go get this. And the Spiderling can just drop this, and then we can keep running this way. Let's go get that Karanak, boys. Oh, God, the rats. The little goblin rats are just trying to survive here. All right. So are we going to be able to catch anything? Worth it? Yeah, no. That's kind of what I expected to happen. Was the Doom Divers to just get feasted on, you know? I'm surprised he's not attacking me with his big monsters. Somehow Palpatine has returned and 2 Doom Divers are back online, which is hilarious. It's probably not going to last too long. All right. River Troll Hag is getting it. That's not good. Maybe it's going to live. Oh, no, that was the other units. Okay, it wasn't the River Troll Hag. Skarsnik is going to rampage these Chaos Knights. So we're going to give him the old fermented fungi, the old razzle-dazzle. And at least we're farming some points. It could be worse, right? These hounds should disappear soon. These are fake. Yeah, we got, what, 10 seconds left on them? Yeah, 10 seconds. Okay, Gobbo's rule. This Gobbo is... Skarsnik is literally being circle beaten by Karanak and, you know, a bunch of different characters, so... Let's go get the spider over there to help out a little bit. You guys do this, summon the spiderlings, and move in. And we're still alive somehow. Skarsnik is a Chad, he's hanging in there. Let's go get on Karanak here. Chaos Knights are broken. The River Troll party continues. Let's start Spirit Leeching Karanak, even though it's a little janky. It is what it is. You gotta do what you can. Go, my minions, feast! Oh, we still have a Doom Diver online. Oh, yeah. Dude, Skarsnik's giving the dirty to Karanak here with the whole party. Look at this. The party bus is here. All right. The Lunch Lady needs to retreat. We still have some Spiderlings over here. These ones are nibbling away quite well. We need to kill Karanak, though. Yeah, that's the doggy who needs to go. He's silencing everything, right? So it's bad for us. I don't know how we're still in this at all. This was a disaster. We basically gave out 4,000 resources right away, right? When he runs out of range, we can rampage him, actually. So we could do that. Just run out of his little influence range and then probably get the rampage. Oh, it's on cooldown. That's too bad. All right. Do we go beat down Valkia? I think we go save the River Troll Hag. Yeah, little spiderlings go there. All the Doom Divers are fleeing the scene. Valkia is getting absolutely whomped on. And, not Valkia, excuse me, my River Troll Hag. Go, Spider. Go. Rampage him. Save the Lunch Lady. Okay, the Lunch Lady might have been saved here. Let's summon some Spiderlings, and they're going to go after Karanak. Or the Horseman, maybe. I'm not sure. All right, let's go get Karanak here. The Trolls are fighting pretty hard. Let's give anti-large to everybody. Maybe the Lunch Lady comes back. I don't know. Could go after those Chaos Knights. Now Lunch Lady's done for. But look at this. Man, Skarsnik and the big spider are doing work. Yeah, they're putting it in this game. We almost see the Bloodthirster dying. I am definitely in the dregs. I'm in the pits. The fight on the other side is not going super well. But maybe we get this down. Goblins! Oh yeah, dude, the Lord of Eight Peaks. I wish he could get away though. The problem is he's not going to be able to get away from this. Oh. Bloodthirster? Come on, Skarsnik. Get him. Come on, Gobla. You ready for this? He's gonna shank this thing, dude. Oh, yeah. Somehow, some way. Come on, Skarsnik. He's got 1 HP. Oh, Relentless Rage. Nice. Very well played. I was gonna be like, what the hell's witchcraft is this? Okay, so Skarsnik got it done. Oh, come on. Last Samurai him as he charges. Come on. Oh, laser beam to the face. You want a piece of old Skarsnik, do you? He's been raid boss in this game. He might break here though. His leadership's not amazing, but he does have the trolls coming to help. Spiderlings go. Come on, Skarsnik. Come on, buddy. I was hoping we wouldn't have a rush faction on the other side of us against my quad Doom Divers. Karanak is actually almost dead. Skarsnik hanging in there at 18 leadership. Come on, Skarsnik. Come on, Skarsnik. Get him. Get him. Valkia. Valkia isn't doing anything. Come on. The Spiderling summon was sweet. Hey, John. Pleasure to witness. Hey, man, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm glad you're enjoying the memes. That's it for us, though. We're out of this battle. So aside from that, oh yeah, Lizards probably win it because we actually did a lot of damage against Khorne. Despite our build being dog shit, we did some good damage, but I don't see how he beats the Lizards. Yeah, there's a, oh man. Yeah, Rat in a Cage is probably going to get this. On the other side, he's got it. The Khorne army, just two, I mean, we had nothing to defend ourselves. Those Doom Divers just got wrecked. This is what I would have liked to have faced. Something I could shoot the Doom Divers. Yeah. All right, so now there was two, ladies and gentlemen. Gobbos over to boys. I'm going to be painting a bunch of Gobbos tonight, actually. I got my Hobgoblins, which I'm just using regular Goblin models for. It's fine. They're close enough. And, yes. This is going to be a disaster for Khorne. Skarsnik, is there any chance he can come back? I don't think so. Yeah, this Khorne army is, like, on death's bed, right? Like, no ammunition. Valkia is almost dead. The points are even, too. Oh, yeah, and this is a Lifeslan? Yeah, it's Lifeslan. So you're going to be seeing the Big Dread Saurian heals. Double Solar Engine, both of whom have ample ammunition, so that's going to be taking away all the advantage. Oh, dude. Itachu 2 Lizard. All right. So Khorne's getting shot here. Karanak is basically done for. He's killing Skarsnik. That's smart. You want to get as many points as you possibly can. Skarsnik will yield some points. So we're 441, so it's okay, Skarsnik. You'll be all right. Uh-oh, there they go. Down he goes. So now, hopefully, the players will obey the attacking rule and move in and fight each other. Let's hope. There's a shield of the old ones being dropped to give a little bit of ward save against the Bastiladon, maybe expecting the solar engines to be attacked by the throwing axes. Karanak and Valkia coming on in, but I think Ratnik Age is going to get the dub. He was able to take out Fisho. Fisho fought well, though. Fisho has good points, 8.9, so it was very, very good scrap over there. Skarsnik killing a Bloodthirster was cool. Yeah, if I had a mass regular Goblin army, I think we would have been fine. That was my first build, was like mass Night Goblins and stuff with archers. But the Doom Divers are so much fun. I was hoping we could pull it off. Alas, not today. The most degenerate build probably in FFA is like a Steam Tank Landship build with Earthblood like running around. That would be so gross. So yeah, Khorne tries to charge in. Doesn't really have much steam left. There's way too much armor and durability here. I guess the Shredder of Lustria is relatively low health, but low health is still like 5,000. So Banishment going down right there from the Lizard player. Very nice. Oh, look at that. The Prey of the Blood God. I love it. Karanak cackling in the shadows. With how much value so far? 1,300. So he hasn't quite paid for himself, but still doing, decent. Lizard's going to be battling it out with the Star Chamber Guardians sitting and providing anti-large. Khorne's army getting folded like a piece of paper. They were a little bit too beat up. They had taken a lot more damage on the other side. And here, Karanak is going to get feasted on by the Shredder of Lustria, the true Apex Predator. Is this all you can conjure, Khorne? This is what the old world can conjure. It is a giant Shredder of Lustria. So, yeah, Valkia is going to die shortly. She's looking a little bit worse for wear. And that is probably going to be it. We do see Valkia the Bloody running. Couple Marauder Horsemen going to be zooming in here. But alas, I don't think it's going to be enough. Yeah, good for the Last Alliance, yeah. GG, well played. Popcorn did great. He rushed me down, killed my quad Doom Divers. I got absolutely wrecked by that. And yeah, but now Valkia is trying to do her thing as well, but it ain't going to be enough. It ain't going to be enough. All right, guys. Fun stream. We had some really good, like almost all the domination games were very good players, very sweaty games. I loved it. So you could see the quality of players on the ladder is great. Maps were good as well. But that's going to be it for tonight. And John, thank you again. I really appreciate the donation to close out the stream. Skarsnik, the Lord of Eight Peaks, tried. Him and his fighter did very good, though. 1,400, 2,000, not bad. Lunch Lady got beat up pretty bad, unfortunately. Cool build. I like it. It's like an apocalyptic Khorne rush build. Super, super metal. 3 Chaos Knights, This is a really cool build. I like that. Cetra fought valiantly, but I guess despite having a lot of anti-large, it looks like he was not able to deal with those monsters. Rat in a Cage, yeah, very elite. Wow. Shredder, 5,200. That is nuts. That is nuts. All right, folks. I had a great time with all of you. It was super fun. We'll be back streaming more this week. I guess I'll just do more nighttime streams. When the weather cools down to the fall, we'll do more daytime streams. Like 3 or 4 a week, back to normal. So I apologize that the summer season has been a little bit slow, but we're going to keep the good times rolling. All right, folks. Take care of yourselves. I'm going to go paint some minis in preparation for this weekend's tournament. And that is going to be it for tonight. Take care of yourselves. Adios, do widzenia, dobranoc, sayonara, oyasumi nasai. I don't know any other languages to say it in, so that's it. Take care of yourselves. See you guys.